Family was good. Aaron tapped in early, man. Salute to you, bro. Peace and love to the gods. Goddess, peace and love, family. I know we finna get it kicked off today on the late. Y'all know I come through a little late today, but y'all know how we do. Always pushing help, wealth, and a better understanding of self. FBA hate getting crazy, out of control, man. We're gonna go over it. I'm gonna open up the chats too. Y'all know it's Friday. It's Friday, but y'all know we went over some hate we was getting from old girl from Africa. We're gonna go over her love, her explanation on what she was saying. Shout out to everybody who brought me to that. But we're gonna get into that, and we're gonna we're gonna get into some FBA conversations, man. We're gonna open up the chat, so y'all know how we do. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Educated black folks understand what I'm saying. And I already know this is going to end up on Twitter again for the fifth time. Hi, motherfuckers. Genuinely, what I was speaking out against was the xenophobia that is in the foundational black American community. If you identify with the foundational
Good,
black
fam?
title, even though it is a lineage, it is a
Energy.
title. If you identify with it, more often than not, you have heard or used xenophobic rhetoric. I use xenophobic rhetoric out of anger. They just use xenophobic rhetoric because it's a normal day in Queens. So I completely understand where the anger could have come from, especially when they're chopping and screwing bits and pieces to make me look divisive as fuck. When in reality, I really do love my people. I love my people so bad, and I want us to win so bad. But the thing is, there is no us with them.
Family?
They other themselves. Not all of them, but the ones who prioritize xenophobia in their lexicon of whatever the fuck they identify as. They decide that they are going to use xenophobia as the permission slip to completely dehumanize people. And when people do it back, y'all get out of the pocket. Y'all go out of worlds and start blowing up people's views and screen recording and sharing because you're cowards. You're fucking cowards. And I stand on that shit. Anytime I've said something, I've said it to somebody's face, and I'm gonna say it again. You guys, again, are cowards. What I was saying in that video, in poor taste, was a criticism of the xenophobia in which y'all motherfuckers strapped to y'all chest like the bomb I said I would use. Hyperbolically. Hyperbolically. But because a lot of you are not educated and don't know the use of hyperbole, don't know the use of metaphor, don't know the use of simile, we have a problem. And I don't want to talk down on you because at the end of the day, it's not all Black Americans. It's specifically the ones who prioritize xenophobia. So you can call me fat, you can call me black, you can call me whatever the fuck you want to. Cool. Those are all facts. But also what I'm saying is a fact. And the only reason you're pulling all those things out of your ass is because you have nothing else to fucking tell me. I love my African brothers and sisters, and I appreciate the contributions in which y'all have made. If anything, I love Black History Month, but y'all have made it exhausting to want to learn and be and grow in this country, especially in a country where I had to learn about the culture by secondhand. Grew up bush as fuck in Southeast Texas. Like, at this point, it just gives, like, we want a bandwagon on the next African we see that's, open-minded and wants to have an opinion because I'm not scared of anybody. They've already reported, like I said,
She's standing on that. Y'all hear her calling stupid isn't helping that FBI investigation. Yeah, man, that's why we need our hate crime bill. We need our hate crime bill ASAP. She backpedaling up like a crab. Shauna, what's good, family? Why is the person not in jail for her terroristic threats? Just why? It's people going hard trying to get her in there for real, because she was very, and she kind of doubled down on it for real, for real. She kind of doubled down in my opinion. But We're gonna go over our people. We're gonna dig in.
Let's talk about this tether term that these foundational bitch asses tend to use in America when describing those of us that are black but of another culture. You would be the tether. You piggybacking off of us. We still rich in traditions that have been in place for hundreds, if not thousands of years. You the one with a culture that changes every 10, 20 years. Your ass is the tether, not us. Don't you ever come to my page or any of my mutuals pages calling us tethers to blacks. Y'all the tethers. What culture do you have besides clothes? What's your official food? What's your official language? You don't have any of that to establish yourself as an independent culture.
I can't stand this thing. She got fired. Now she under investigation from what a lot of FBAs are saying in different spaces. Now they talking about getting her deported. Dang. That's you see how you gotta watch. They be saying anything out their mouth. But yeah, they are big. Listen, them Democrats is setting them checks. I'm telling y'all, man. Them checks is clearing. And I probably gotta say the little hat. They sending them checks, and them checks is clearing. I'm telling you. Because, I mean, just to be saying all of this out of nowhere during Black History Month, it's just, it got aging all over to me.
Because you piggyback off of Africans, Caribbeans, and anybody else who has big doses of blacks in their communities. Because you don't know who you are. To this day, y'all walk around claiming this and that, and you don't know who the hell you are. You the tether, not us.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys,
This is tetherism.
This was not going to be the first video that I posted for Black History Month. I had a completely different video, 3 different videos recorded already, actually, that I was going to post. But I really have to address this.
Well, yeah, man, there's a lot of tetherism going on right now, y'all. A lot of tetherism. It's a disease. It's almost like a disease right now. We don't piggyback off no Africans. Like, what is she talking about? Like, what? You acting like it's drones of y'all coming over here to America. Y'all even getting in our politics. What is she talking about? Kit Cash to my, she probably high right now. Salute, family. Salute, family. Yeah, man, they bugging out. All of this FBA here. I'm telling y'all, they sending the checks. They sending the checks like, yo, we need y'all on the algorithm. We need y'all on the algorithm on these FBAs. We got to get them off for us. We got to get them on these.
We are the 3rd day in of Black History Month. The 3rd day in. And I've never seen this much division on Black History Month. And I'm not going to hold you. A lot of it gives hate. A lot of it gives envy. A lot of it gives jealousness. And it's crazy that I really feel like I'm starting to notice a pattern, because the same things that I'm really irritated about, right, were the same things that I was talking about on Martin Luther King Day. Like, I really, it's crazy to me how much divisiveness is happening on a day that's meant to celebrate Black African American history. We are talking about the United States of America. This country is not and would not have ever been what it is today without Black African American people. What baffles me is that I'm seeing Caribbean people getting mad. Oh, well, Caribbean people have contributed this to this country, so we're gonna really sit here and act like, oh, Black people aren't also immigrants? Yo, you're not an immigrant if you were forced to come somewhere. You're not an immigrant if you didn't have the choice to come somewhere. You're not an immigrant if the place that you got forced to build was not by your choice. Why are we having Hispanic people on Black History Month? Oh, well, our people contributed this. Oh, well, Asian people contributed this. Oh, well, Caribbean people contributed this. Y'all have your own heritage months too. There is Caribbean Heritage Month. There is Latin Heritage Month. Why are y'all not this loud on your own months? Why are y'all not this vocal about y'all people and contributions on your own months? Why? I don't never see nobody talking about black people this, black people that, until it's time for them to be celebrated. I don't never, ever, ever see y'all have so much to say about our people until it's time for them to be celebrated. You'll hear a black person bring up factual information and get mad at it and say that it's, oh, black people are acting like their blackness is a club. Black people are acting like, oh, they're African American and excluding other races, bro. We cannot control the fact that every single mainstream genre of music, whether it was rock, whether it was rap, whether it was gospel, whether it was R&B, whether it was pop, whether it was EDM, was made by black African American people. You will hear that and get upset. You cannot control the fact that so many inventions, like the security system, like the transmission of a car, like a lot of pieces inside of a car, were made by black African American people. So when we celebrate that, you don't have to force yourself to feel like you're excluded, because nobody is excluding you at all. It's a month about a specific group of people. Why are you mad that you're not included in something that you are not? It just blows my mind. You're not less than. You people are not, have not made historic contributions. But what we're not going to do is undermine my people and what my ancestors went through, who have by far, if we're talking about the United States of the America, had it worse than any other race. And that's a fact. That is a fact. Babies being fed to alligators, people getting skinned, literally getting mutilated, men getting sexually assaulted in front of their wife and children to be emasculated, raising a whole family and watching them get sold like t-shirts and you can't do nothing about it. Are we serious? Locking your church doors and burning everybody down? Is we serious? We're not going to undermine that, bro. We is not going to sit here and act like black people are not the foundation of what you got to build your homes on what you got to build your business on what you got to build your music on. And that's a fact.
Move out. We are taking over. Go cry to master. Black Americans, I want y'all to understand why delineation is the best thing ever that we are doing. Essence Festival showed the world that we're delineating from these people. They can't get nothing popping in America without tethering on to us. They just can't. They can't do it. I'm sorry, they just can't do it. It's a reason why things are happening to them. It's a reason why, if y'all ever watch these deportation videos where Africans got to go back to their homeland, oh, they boo-hooing crying. They boo-hooing and crying. They do not want to go back. Don't let these people trick you into thinking like, hey, we Pan-Africanism. I'm going to get to that too. But hey, y'all should go back to Africa. It's beautiful out here. We got culture and blah, 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 blah and all that. Why they not going back? They want to replace us here in America. They want to down talk America, but uplift Africa. But if you really think about it, ain't nothing popping in Africa. Y'all seen videos of black Americans going out there trying to help. They getting unalived out there. They getting their land took out there. There ain't nothing positive to go out there. I've been there before. You land in Lagos in Nigeria or whatever. As soon as you get out there, it's a shakedown. It's a shakedown. You can't even just walk through the airport without 50 people begging you for money, begging you to pay this, pay that. You got even officers out there trying to scam you out of money.
No.
Why would you want to go there? How can we work with scammers like that? Huh? Why we want to work with people like this right here? Huh? I've been saying this since I've been on this app about these people. Not all my African brothers are like this and sisters are like this. But we got these over here that's like this. Over here right now. And they just wait. They just want us to leave, but they would never leave. They would never leave. And we ain't going nowhere. We don't flee. We never fled. My great-grandparents never said, America getting so bad, Jim Crow, oh my God, slavery, oh my God, we getting hung from trees. I think we should run to Africa. My great-grandparents never say we're going to stay here and fight for what's ours. We don't blame the government for everything. We know what the government do. We're going to fight back against the government.
You got an intro?
We don't blame the leaders. We change the leaders. If the leaders ain't doing nothing, we're going to change them again.
I appreciate that.
We ain't like these people, bro. They ain't got our spirit, man. They ain't got our spirit. That's why Essence failed.
Horrible.
That's why anything they attach themselves to fail. Goes back to movies. Movies fail. When they try to play our icons, it failed. Look at the Harriet movie. Fail.
Y'all smash that like button, man. Push me on the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, we standing on FBA business tonight. Salute to everybody who came through fresh always. Tania, I appreciate y'all, man, the support. Let's get it. We're gonna open up the chat in a little bit, man. I want y'all to talk y'all talk.
You got an African playing Harriet Tubman. It wasn't even natural. Look at it.
Black Americans, we're the only ones, we're the only people that don't have a culture, that don't have any value systems, any traditions, any taboos, blah, blah, blah. And I've watched some different takes on this, but I actually have a little bit of a different take. Okay, so my microphone just went out. But anyways, I have a little bit of a different take because listening to that clip made me realize something about the way that Africans view culture and traditions when it comes to Black people. So the reason why Africans say stuff like Black Americans don't have culture, we don't know who we are, we don't know where we come from, is because our culture in America doesn't center Africa. So what I mean by that is, if you look at like the Caribbean and South America, a lot of their culture and traditions mimic cultures or mimic the things that are done culturally in Africa, in different parts of Africa. So they've taken a lot of that African tradition and incorporated it into their cultures down in the Caribbean and in South America. So that's why they're not going to tell them that they don't know who they are, they don't know where they came from, they're lost. They're not going to say that to them because their culture, a lot of their culture resembles that different cultures in Africa. Whereas in America, as Black Americans, most of our culture, especially not mainstream culture, does not resemble anything African. Our culture does not center Africa. I don't think that Africans can really wrap their head around the idea of a group of Black people who just came up, who came up with their own culture that's based off of their own experience and that has absolutely nothing to do with anywhere on the continent of Africa. So in their eyes, it's like, you guys must be lost because you don't center Africa in your culture. You don't center Africa in the things that you do. Nothing that you do resembles African, anything in Africa. Y'all don't resemble. We can't draw any parallels between what you guys are doing in America into Africa. I mean, even if we're just talking about lifestyles, like when you look at Haiti and Nigeria, you're not going to really see too much difference between a city in Haiti and a city in Nigeria. It's still full of scrap metal housing.
Right, but the main thing is, why don't they focus on Pan-African, be with just African people and trying to unite them? Why don't they focus that as their main priority instead of throwing somebody else that's on a whole nother land and trying to bring all us together? Why don't they just focus on bringing the people together on that land over there and leave this land over here out of it? But salute to the chat, man. Love your Miami Vice vibe. Salute, man. That's the city. That's the city, man. Last year in 2025, let me get this right. Last year, 2025, Black History Month, the Little Hats highlighted anti-Semitism. This year, immigrants are trying to distract and bring attention to themselves, and they threatening us. I played the video earlier today. The lady is talking about, they talking harm to us. So we need a bill like what the Little Hats got. Sherry Wipes, what's good, family? This funky apology, if you want to call it apology, why she's not in jail. Why hasn't ICE or the FBI got her? This is crazy. She need to lose her job. I think she did lose her job, though, Sherry. I think she did lose her job. Tania, put you look good in pink water. Man, y'all gonna say this pink, man. All right, let's say peach, man. Peach. Because we're from here before even the endorsers came. Okay. The Hamites are hating. I'm telling you. Salute to me. Salute. But we need the same attention like they did for the little hats. We want that same kind of
made out of shipping containers. There's extreme poverty in both of those areas, and they really kind of mirror each other in a lot of ways. And even in Jamaica, like certain parts of Jamaica could look similar to somewhere in Ghana or somewhere. So I feel like they have more of like that connection. Like, so I really feel like Africans look at Caribbeans and they see a lot of themselves in the lifestyles of the people there, but they don't see the reflection of themselves in us. And I think that they look at that as like somehow we are lost or we don't have any pride, or because we don't feel connected to Africa. So if we're Black and we don't feel connected to Africa, that means that there's something wrong with us, and that means that we're lost. You know, they say that Black Americans have main character syndrome and we're self-centered, but yet the way that they view culture and the reason why they tell us that we don't know who we are, we don't have a culture, or we don't have traditions, or we don't, we're just lost, is because our culture doesn't resemble theirs. Our culture doesn't center Africa, but somehow we're the main character. But aside from all of that, I don't feel like anybody has the right to tell somebody else that they don't have a culture. You don't have a right to speak on another group of people's lifestyle.
I don't give a damn what y'all say about my people. At the end of the day, y'all love our culture. Y'all love it. Everyone loves our culture. Whether you want to give us our credit or not, that is your prerogative. But you love it. And I am just here to make sure and show y'all that we do have a way of representing. We have a culture and you love it. Okay? You ain't got to admit it. You ain't got to admit it. But we see it. We see it.
Listen, we have to discuss delineation and why at this moment delineation is biblically what is needed. Okay. I made a video a few back about Shabuzi and that Grammys acceptance speech. And then he sent out that other statement on X. And then I didn't know that motherfucker spoke, French when he was like, we Blacks, okay, see. And I know what type of Nigerian people he come from, because there's a special group of them. But let me tell you, from all other Blacks, the Black American, the foundational Black American, a Black American that is a descendant from the enslaved, this is biblical that we delineate. Okay, a lot of other Blacks did not inherit the legal status of property. They did not experience generational caste enforced by U.S. law. They did not lose land through Reconstruction rollback. They did not have their lineage intentionally scrambled to erase claims. And they did not have their labor extracted and then be told they were lazy. Yet they, the other Blacks, benefit from Black American civil rights wins, benefit from Black American cultural capital, benefit from proximity to Black American suffering, and then turn around and say, we ain't all the same. When it's time to talk about reparation, lineage, or ownership, that's not solidarity. That's parasitic proximity. The problem when we all Blacks coming from them is when they say all Black people need to work together, what they usually mean is stop naming your specific injury because it makes things awkward for me. Or worse, your struggle built the ladder I climbed. Don't pull it up for now. That's why the unity talks always gets loud when Black Americans start saying lineage matters, ancestry matters, documentation matters, repair matters. Because once you draw the line, they lose their access. This is when delineation becomes non-negotiable. Black American enslaved descendants are a distinct ethnic group with a closed.
She passionate, ain't it? But like she said, they use their access. Like y'all see what the Bird song do. He was a Black Panther Party. He was a chair. Like how he get a chair to the Black Panther Party? Everybody losing their access and they don't got that influence over us no more. Just like what we doing with um the NAACP, the Black Caucus. It's gonna be a problem for them even speaking to black people now. If once we keep delineating and pushing this out, we gonna have the eyes on us for the people, and that's when it's really gonna be hard for them. That's when we're gonna be in total control of our own influence.
Historical injury tied to a specific nation state owed a material remedy. Other blacks are not attached by that truth. They're being disinvited from centering themselves. And a lot of them motherfuckers can't handle that. Now, we need to admit that a lot of them do look down on Black Americans because, a lot of times they're told not to live by us when they come to this country, right? They mock our accents, our foods, our spirituality, our trauma response. They call us lazy, loud, criminal, broken. But the second you say, then this struggle ain't yours, suddenly it's like, why y'all dividing me? Us, colonial mindset. That's anti-Black. That's anti-entitlement. The truth they don't want spoken. You cannot distance yourself from Black Americans socially, compete with them economically, benefit from their history political, and then demand emotional unity when it's time to pay the bill. Unity without shared risk is fraud.
Get what y'all talking about.
Clearly, Black American enslaved descendants do not need permission, validation, diaspora approval, or Pan-African slogans to delineate themselves. This moment is about sovereignty, naming, repair, and containment of access. Everybody doesn't get to come into the room just because they're melanated. I'm not saying other blacks are inferior because I don't think they are. But what I'm saying is this harm is specific and the work is non-communal. That is historically accurate, politically necessary, and spiritually is clean. Now, let me tell you how this shit is even biblical. God don't even deal with everybody the fucking same. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 8. When the Most High divided the nations, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the numbers of the children of Israel. That's foundational.
Salute the peace in my garden. Oh, U.S. lawsuit alert. What?
Nations are separated. We all have boundaries. And he sets different jurisdictions. So there's no one size fits all. So Paul got y'all in the mind fucked up, right? So that really got y'all fucked up. Now, lineage determines responsibility. Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse.
Now, with you, Mr. King Jenkins, there's too many outsiders in our politics, man. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. They're going to be loyal to their own country before they be loyal to America. We can't even, that's just what it is. We are the chosen. I'm not surprised Africans are tribalistic against their own. What they didn't realize is that we push back. Delineation is true. Right on, peace in my garden. I appreciate that. Salute.
16. The father shall not be put to death for the children, neither shall the children be put to death for the fathers. Every man shall be put to death for his own sin. Biblically, accountability follows lineage. Punishment and repair are not transferable. Guilt and obligation are not communal across unrelated peoples. So, come on, people. And God forbids mixing struggles and inheritance. Deuteronomy chapter 7, 1 through 6. Everybody done broke that shit down. That's the law. That's the rules, because guess what? Black Americans are about to inherit the land. Okay? This is what y'all don't think. This shit is spiritual. Now, when you actually say, when you think about how, like, when they start saying, well, you know, we, I want to let you see how when y'all say, oh, y'all just this, y'all just that, when y'all bearing false witness, and how, like, explicitly in, like, Obadiah, that's all talking about, like, oh, you look like me, you
Brother
benefit
Papa
by
Doc.
me, but you look and say, I'm not me. Oh, brother, the inheritance is not for y'all. Exodus says that the strangers are welcome, but you can't inherit the claims. Y'all are welcome, but this is not your inheritance. Because God is going to judge, not only they going to judge the oppressors, they're going to judge the bystanders, right? They're going to judge the ones, the most high.
Oh, y'all here are getting off, man. Salute. Yeah, they owe us that. They owe us their reparations, and we gon' it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Brother Papa Duck said we just put in pulling our energy back home. That's it. Yeah, we definitely getting that energy back home. But correct, we ran and hid in Africa. Man, but she cooking, ain't it? She was cooking. Let me let her
God's
finish.
going to judge the ones that bear false witness. Paul got y'all fucked up. So delineation, Black Americans, is so important because I'm telling you, the message is about to be whispered again, and it's a different type of movement. And delineation is important. Don't let no motherfucking body fucking guilt you into thinking. I have love. And then, you know what the fucked up thing is? It's not even about hate. It's about preservation. Y'all can't take my inheritance.
I used to wonder how continent of Africa was taken over by Europeans and Arabs.
Salute, man. She was on her business. She was on the business. Yeah, we gotta start. We gotta starve it. We gotta start a system out. And I'm gonna show y'all a way that we doing that right now. Salute to everybody who kicking it in the chat, man. We having a cookout tonight. Another cookout back to back. But check this out. This is how we taking advantage of the game right now, man. Y'all don't understand. We is really making headway right now. We got the Blasian Fusion. I know y'all like, man, what is the Blasian Fusion? We got it now that where we got our own. Listen, we're gonna stop shopping at these Asian restaurants. We're gonna have our own now called the Blasian Fusion. Coming soon to a spot near you. Don't let no FBA catch you uh at one of these egg roll spots, man, that ain't certified. It's gonna be trouble for you. Trouble, trouble, trouble. But yeah, family. A lot of things changing, man. How we spend our money is important. We got to get we got to get all of the things that we like to do and where to spend our money, and we got to set up these institutions. So she put, let me put what Shepherd said. Like her, I truly believe God is watching, and He has been seeing all of those different groups are doing us and how they hate America. And now look what's going on. They're going back home. Right, Sherry. I'm with you. Okay, it might sound crazy saying this, but reparation is lunch money compared to what we are owed. The crazy part is we about to get everything back. Salute, salute, fam. Um, he put right call dog. They don't got no more food. That's why they're mad. He put these vampires know the truth is they say all the wild nonsense to get a rise out of us so they can harvest our energy. Yeah, big facts, man. Salute, salute. Yeah, man. Happy Foundation of Black History Month, man. Y'all know how we do this. This our month, This our month. But we doing this all year, man. Y'all know how we do. So she put, I do eat cats and dogs anyway. You mean I don't? Okay. Yeah, but we doing our own thing, y'all. This is Blasian. This is a black um this is a black restaurant. that they selling the same thing. You know, you can get your egg rolls, you can get all of that, but you getting it. It's us doing it. Invest in FBA Nation. Salute, salute. Tamir put, say what now? Reparations and restoration. Yeah, they just got it in Ohio right now, but we got to get into this and understanding that, you know, we got to have our stuff. I'm gonna show y'all what they selling. They selling the same thing them people selling. So
The Association for Enterprise Opportunity reports Black-owned businesses have increased by more than 30% since 2012. That number includes restaurants.
This Black History Month, our Tanya Velasquez talks to a couple about the struggles they're overcoming as restaurant owners while adding a twist to tradition.
My dad is African-American. My mom is, again, Japanese.
Cultural foods have always been a big part of Tiffany Knight's life.
They met in Okinawa, Japan. He was a big cook in our family. My grandmother was a big cook, so I had a lot of influence.
Now Knight and her husband, Lloyd Knight, are sharing pieces of their childhoods with others as the co-owners of Blasian Fusion in Cleveland.
Blended all those spices and everything, and now we have Blasian Fusion and all these specialty egg rolls and bowls that come with it.
This month, we're actually doing a soul roll for Black History Month.
The pair says it's the only restaurant of its kind in the area, aiming to build community through unique food blends.
There are desserts.
But they say getting started wasn't easy, starting as a food truck in 2022 before moving into a permanent place on the city's east side last March.
We had a lot of organizations that were able to help us to start this business. We don't have a food background. My husband was in sales and management. I was in healthcare administration.
Millions of Black restaurant owners and entrepreneurs nationwide continue to face barriers to entry. According to the Brookings Institute, Black-owned businesses were just 13% likely to receive financing, compared to 20% for Latino or Hispanic businesses, 31% for Asian-owned businesses, and 40% for white owners. Still, John Barker, president of the Ohio Restaurant and Hospitality Alliance, says Black-owned restaurants are growing across the state.
Across really all minority groups has gone up significantly. And part of it is, I think...
and salute to everybody who's been spending money, man, with Black businesses, man. And you know what we've been talking about, making sure we spend dollars with us. Salute to y'all, for real.
We like diversity of food.
And the Knights say they hope customers continue showing their support this Black History Month and every other month of the year.
You do have to go out of your way to kind of help those businesses out. But we do need you this time of year. We want to have you all year around in the small businesses, the Black-owned businesses.
Tanya Velasquez, Spectrum News.
Congrats to them, and the food looks amazing. Now, the association...
So there y'all go. That's what we Black Fusion, man. Saluting them out. We gotta have our little restaurant chains around there, and that's something where we can. A lot of our culture, y'all. We like to eat a lot of Asian food. Lotus Chai, what's good, family? Unman it right now. Salute. But yeah, y'all, we got the Asian food. So they needed the help, but we gotta focus on this. Y'all seen the numbers of the percentage of funding in Black businesses. It's like they gonna give immigrant people more funding than they give us. You know, it's like they gotta give us enough funding just to say they gave us some funding, so it don't seem like racism. I like a good shrimp fouillon. Yeah, you gonna have to change that from us. We gonna have to have that fouillon for you though, Mama John. Salute. No group eats at Black food businesses. That's what I'm saying. They don't go shop. They don't go pull up to the soul food spot. I mean, you may see a Peckerwood every here or there, You'll see some peckerwood. You know, they'll come through But other than that, you don't see no Indians. You don't see no, and I'm talking about India. You don't see no Latinos coming in like, man, I want to get some of that soul food they got. They don't even mess with our culture, bro. Please focus on the FBA businesses, not black businesses per se. Oh yeah, salute for you saying that, man. I got something coming for y'all because Lotus Top connected me to I think Black Truth, something like that, and certified my business so to be B1 in this B1 roller deck. I'm gonna be introducing that. We got more going on with that. I'm gonna have more for y'all after my Monday meeting that I talk to y'all, talk to the fam. And we're gonna be trying to do some things. Did you say a peckerwood? I don't eat pork anyway. I grow my own veggies like my grandparents did. So we need to get back to eating healthy. Peace in my garden. Okay, well you got to give us the script so everybody can, have their little garden that they own too. Yeah, since you cooking all these vegetables, man. Oh shoot, I gotta buy them collard greens tomorrow from a black business. Saturday, he only sell them on Saturdays, and he give you a garbage bag full of collard greens for like, give you 2 bags for like $12. So like we gotta start shopping back, getting money flowing in the community. Salute, salute. She put Latinos is so funny. Yeah. Now we finna rarely eat out, no pork. Right, but when you do go out, make sure you go to your people then, man. Make sure you go to your people then. But especially we gotta make sure it's lineage business. Gotta make sure it's lineage business because they be treating everybody else different. Love my garden. She got the channel like that. We're gonna have to subscribe to her. Let's keep the party going, keep the party going. But yeah, yeah, peace in my garden. We got you. You're gonna have to put that growing recipe together. If you was close by, you could get them collards from me at no cost. Man, you could have come and pick them yourself. Dang, peace in my garden. That's crazy. Mm. Man, I appreciate it though. That's what's up, man. Yeah, but just to shop with our people too. But man, I appreciate that piece of my garden, man. I wonder where you at. Where you calling out a piece of my garden? You in Georgia? Dope. You probably in Ohio. Salute to everybody where you from, man. I be y'all know we down here in Florida. In the Florida water. But yeah, let's get it. Our community, that's what we have to do. Okay, Alabama. Look at this flag, man. You look like Ocean State. Okay. Murphy, what's good, son? California. Oh, speaking here. Yeah, peace to my guard. You're gonna have to get in our Discord now. You're gonna have to get in our Discord. We're gonna have to have a, you could be part of our growing community, our growing community. Good old days. I was a baby and we wasn't invaded by immigrants. For real, man. And she was going on. Salute. Hey, it's good. I don't care what they say, how much drugs she was on. She was still singing her. Yeah, like, yeah, Miss Garden, man, we gotta put you into the Discord. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Let's get this going. Beautiful Queen, FBA Queen, salute to Whitney Houston, man. That's probably the greatest. She probably the greatest to ever do this, singing. You know. So yeah, we standing on the FBA business. Standing on the FBA business. Let me open up the chat though. Okay, that sounds good. Yes, let me put it in the I gotta get that for you. We need some people in the growing. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. I hope y'all got that info about Discord though, so they good for right now. Okay. All right, fam. All right, it's in a private chat. It's in a private chat. It's in a private chat. Brother Papa Duck said, I always like Whitney when she's I always like Whitney. She's dope. I thought you said I always like Whitney when she on that dope. About to say, man, you wrong for that. Whitney was one. I think Whitney was the best ever. Yeah, she was the best ever. I'm for real. R.I.P. to Whitney though, man. That was the time though back then, man. That's just what they did. She just caught a bad era. That's when they was giving that stuff right off the no cut. Like if she would have been doing that in nowadays, she would have been. There's no way she would have overdosed. Hey, y'all know I be man be saying it, saying crazy stuff. But yeah, family, greatest female vocalist. Oh, for sure, no doubt about it.
Did you know one of the architects of AI was a black man? David Harold Blackwell was a mathematical genius. He earned his PhD in mathematics at just 22 years old, becoming one of the first African Americans in the United States to receive a doctorate in mathematics. But brilliance didn't protect him from discrimination, and yet he kept building. One of his most important contributions, known today as the Rao-Blackwell theorem, is the foundation for artificial intelligence. It states if something happens frequently enough, you should be able to predict what's going to happen next and minimize the bias in the training data. One of the most advanced AI computing architectures in the world from NVIDIA is called Blackwell. named in honor of David Harold Blackwell, one of the forefathers and architects of artificial intelligence. One of many stories that shines a light on Mr. Blackwell's resilience and perseverance was when he moved his family from Washington, D.C., where he had been a professor at Howard University, to Berkeley, California, and they couldn't find housing because of discrimination. So he lived in a park with his wife and children while working and holding a fellowship at Berkeley. This Black History Month, remember the name David Blackwell, because AI didn't just begin in Silicon Valley. It began with mathematics, and one of its architects was a Black man. So the next time you're on Suno, Sora, Higgsfield, Google VO, ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, send a shout upstairs to David Blackwell. Happy Black History Month.
Salute, man. Salute. Y'all know the history. Y'all know the history. Clive Devil. Yeah, they got Whitney, man. We all love Whitney too, man. We love Whitney. But this the month when we celebrate. We celebrate the dang, this was in 48. Y'all see that? Didn't a Black woman create GPS? Right, yeah. What it says here, Florida's first Negro winter resort. Yeah, I went to Mary McLeod Bethune, Daytona Beach. I was at that beach, man. That's crazy. Black woman created monthly napkins. Y'all is something else, man. Oh shoot. Y'all look, come on here. Shout out to the family. Man, somebody got me on here for real. Y'all ain't playing. Water, look up that Black invention list. It's very long. Okay. Shout out to whoever put me out there like that. Made good. Salute, salute. We going global, baby. What you say? Look up, then let me look it up for Tania. What she saying? Look up the Black inventions list. Back, you know it's gonna be long. We got 55,000 patents. You feel me? It's a bunch. We got so many patents.
Now, I didn't know we had more than 50,000 patents, so why is we broke? That's first of all. Second of all, I'm about to take you with me on a virtual tour and show you these Egyptian patents that's some of ours in this museum over there in Egypt. And when you find out why is they only showing us ruins and mummies, but when you see these patents, you're going to instantly know they're our ancestors. But let me give you one more commentary. America holds the original patents. China and them rebuild off the patents that America gave them. And Egypt got the old technology, but America still holds the patents. But let's go through this virtual tour. And let me show you what's the last modern thing they put in these museums. Buckle up, but if you'd like to donate $1, greatly appreciate it. But let's continue. Now, I'm going to start in reverse. Mr. Willie, he was the inventor of this pick, right? This pick, you see it very clearly. Now, why is this pick? It's in the Egyptian museum, just like they've been doing for hundreds of years. And when we die off, they'll call it, oh, it's the Egyptian patent. Egyptian patent, as you can see, Museum of Egyptology, right? Sounds suspicious? It's about to get more interesting. Now, I'm about to show you these pictures so you can get a screenshot, and I'm about to move out the way. Now, this is in the Egyptian museum. Take a screenshot. More inventions in these so-called Egyptian museums and some more patents that actually match up with before they was in the Egyptian museum, which is our patents, which they got it from America. So I thank you for going on this ride with me. Meet me in part 2. But if you'd like to donate $1, I greatly appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Lala. Yeah, the new intro for the family. You know, for the lineage. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man, for pushing that for real. Nigga was in the pyramid playing PS5. And they got us thinking, bro, they got us thinking these phones and everything, man, they been had this stuff, bro. Been had this stuff right here in the pyramid. And they trying to piece it all, you know, piece us back to, you know, all of the technology, so they ain't giving it to us all at once. Like they already had the Tesla and everything. His head keep popping up. Sorry, didn't mean to take away from the matter at hand, but that head. Peace in my God. The only way to save Black America is to abolish the racist, anti-Black, white, liberals-led Democrat Party. Gene Femir. Okay. Sound like you, Gene Femir. Sound like you from, you ain't from the lineage, so we definitely, racist, anti-Black, white liberals. All of this old technology they had, figure out a way to sell it back to them. For real. And they had they had the Nintendo already. You seen the Nintendo controller? The Tesla, all of that stuff. It's crazy. You gotta wait some years so you don't be like, we made that. But yeah, fam. Black history, man. Ain't nothing like our history. Yeah, but we invented, man. We invented all. Salute, salute, salute. Stop voting Democrat. They will keep on replacing FBA. Oh yeah, definitely. We ain't doing that. We are not doing that, family. We ain't doing it. We already know what they we already know what they're doing. Let's see. Oh man, we was talking about some inventions. We was talking about some inventions.
As some of you know, I moved to Mexico City about a year ago, and I have to say, one of the things that I miss the most about the United States is African American people. I kid you not. I mean, there's no African Americans in Mexico. I mean, there is, but not like in abundance like here. And I remember when I got back and I was in LA, I went to Delilah's and there was a jazz band playing and they were all African American. And I was just staring at them with so much love and gratitude for their culture. And I was like, oh my God, I miss Black people so much. I mean, American Black people.
She moved back to.
You be standing on business, always with the FBA. Tennille, I've been getting a lot of people say that. So, I mean, he be standing on the business.
Mexico, and the one thing, the top of the list that she missed about the United States is Black American culture. Now, Black Americans is responsible for 99.9% of the genres that you see in this country now. Anything from country to rock and roll. Black Americans is the most, Black American culture is the most exploited, the most exported, and the most influential culture in the world. You will have somebody in the Sahara deserts of Africa dressing like Nelly back in the early 2000s, because that's how influential Black American culture is and how far the reach is. Now, she also said because of Black Americans, she feel like she has a voice, right? One of the only groups of people that went against the system, the 13%, one of the only groups of people that went against the system when they were painting false narratives about Black Americans, painting narratives that, oh, they're all super thugs. And this was coming from both sides, right? Both sides painting this heinous and horrible negative imagery about Black Americans when Black Americans invented thousands of inventions in America that we still, some of them that we still use today. But I'm gonna land my plane right here because I feel like I'm babbling. Once you break out of this delusional matrix about racial hierarchy and get away from white tea proximity and white tea censor, you will start seeing the truth. Now, I'm not saying one race is higher than the other. I'm just saying give credit to where credit's due, because they have no problem giving flowers to white tea. Plane landed.
Yeah, he do be standing on the business, man. Shout out to that brother. This man is talking about 2000 with an oversized fitted hat. Cut it. What? Fam. We got the style. We got the culture. Everybody dressed like us anyway. Peace. I never questioned his ethnicity. For real. I mean, when you standing on the business, I can't question your ethnicity, you know? You standing on the business. We are foundational Black American. What Rio talking about, man? You for real, Rio? You wildin', fam? You ain't had beef patties, man. What's going on, Rio? Woke up on the wrong side of the beef patty today? No, but fam, y'all know how we do though. We are foundational Black American freedmen. Yeah, that freedman is real though. Rio love them beef patties, man. He love them beef. I know you love them beef patties, ain't it, Rio? You gonna try to lie and act like I had a beef patty earlier? Yo, you shut up, man. African listening to Magic Stick. Yo, how you holding up, Water? Man, I'm holding up. I'm holding up, man. Yeah, my dad hate when anytime he heard people talk about that African American stuff, he ain't like that. He wanted to be known as an American. But it's crazy because I had a delivery at my mama's house, man, and my dad normally be taking in the deliveries and everything. The driver pull up and he go, "Hey man, I'm finna drop it off. Tell your dad to come outside." And I'm like, I had to tell him, bro, like, bro, my dad passed. He like, for real? I'm like, yeah, man. So just getting in the motion, seeing how big he was, just a part of my everyday stuff, bro, was crazy. Yeah. Oh man, salute. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, man. It's just keep hitting. Yeah, man. We gotta keep it. Appreciate that. Without black votes, Democrat will not be able to give money to other groups. Yeah, man. Without black votes, but we still gotta use that $2.1 trillion that we got. And we gotta use it correct. Cause they ain't funding us, man. We gotta start funding ourselves, man. If y'all just getting in, I showed y'all how they not funding black businesses. Is the lowest business funding that we got. But salute, man. Let's get back to it. Y'all know how we do. Salute somebody been putting me on X, bro. I appreciate that. Whoever been putting the videos on X. He said it's peach color. I say it's salmon. Yeah, you say pink. Y'all was like pink. Everybody make sure you have ranch dressing this month. Oh yeah, Hidden Valley Ranch. I'm finna drop something on him. Salute to Sonya for that. Yeah, Clorox bought that business. I got some research on it. Clorox bought that business for $8 million in 1972 from Hidden Valley Ranch. A black man created the sauce over there in California, and Clorox bought it for him for $8 million, and they make like $400 million a year, $450 million a year off of that $8 million investment in 1972. That's like robbery, bro. You know how much money they was making since 72? Like they made 400 million in 1 year. So it's like it's probably doing around that yearly. Didn't the FBA create Jack Daniels? Yeah. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Yeah, so just to see how they really bought our businesses and really just we see it today.
I'll tell you why, Reverend.
No, I ain't cool. We already.
Anybody call themselves FBA, I'll put them in a hole and put a match on them and light a fire. Okay? That's what I would do. Now go sue me. Okay? Let's see how much power you FBAs have. She said what she said. You're not doing shit. Now, if you have the power, then she's gonna be on the internet. What do you guys fucking expect for her to do? She's gonna be on the internet. She's not scared. She's just loaded a video 2 hours ago. Stitch is stitch. You stitch. I stitch. You stitch. So what?
Y'all see these people, man. Lotus Town, what's good, man? Y'all see this lady, man? They couldn't wait to just laugh at this lady coming at. Y'all hear that? Yeah. Now you got other people, other Africans, because this happened. They're like gaslighting this lady. Like she said it, and you ain't gonna do nothing. Man, get your. This is crazy, man. Yeah, so you got the other content creators. They come on here, and they're gonna use this to talk. Look, this lady.
They call themselves FBA. I'll put them in a hole and put a match on them and light a fire.
Y'all see what they saying? They don't want to show her face, but a faceless account. I'm gonna teach y'all what to say. A faceless account, screen name picture, has come to this woman's defense, saying if she had the power, she would put anyone calling themselves FBA in a hole, light them on fire. She has been reported countless times, and her PG full of anti-Black American videos is still up and running. So yeah, man, they still out here with the bull crap. Tank Talks, what's good, fam? Somebody put she don't represent African talking like that. I don't know, man. Are you African? Come through, Fufu.
That's the African. That's Fufu cousin.
You like she don't represent the Africans. She's representing them. He put, yeah, he African. I can tell, man. You got that basketball logo on your in your thumbnail. Y'all just getting into y'all want to be like Mike phase. Dang.
I was trying to use that the Black American proximity. You know, they try and blend in. You know, they say we all look alike. You know what they say?
For real. But I'm with you, hard to tackle. You saying that, she's speaking for herself. Yeah. She's speaking for herself. We don't hold that, But y'all gotta start checking y'all people, man. Cause we be checking our people. They so slow. Hell, bro, share the live. Okay. Oh, what, somebody shared the live? Gene Freeman is hitting us with the Democrats. You ready to put some money on some Democrats' head, ain't you? The Democrat Party plan to replace the foundation of Black Americans with a legal alien. You is coming hard. I'm with you, Gene. Feel like you ready to strap up. Go to the Democrat office. But yeah, Lotus, what you think about this girl, man? What you think gonna happen to her? You think she gonna go to jail?
I mean, I don't know exactly where she's located, but if she's located in her homelands, I hope they put her ass on a no-fly list.
Right. It sounds like she in America. If she in Africa, she may be. But for her to know about Black history and all of that, no, I think she did say she was in Texas. She did say she learned the thing through Texas.
But y'all see the wigs in the background? She got them on her door. It's a burgundy wig. and it's synthetic.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Tank talk with put definitely. Yeah, man. Shout out to shout out to the Africans that's on code in the chat, man. I hope you on code hard tackle. Hard tackle will be like, what's the code?
We don't trust it. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
Attended Texas tether. Yeah. She's in Texas. She's in Texas. But it's just crazy. We don't never talk like that. Like if I would have heard any of us say that to somebody, I would have still been like, bro, you tripping.
No, we don't talk like that.
Yeah,
But
that's like
I don't know where they get this stuff from. It's just they want this proximity to dominant society so bad. It's like they'll do and say anything. And they use us as a come up. It's profitable to speak on FBA. It is. They're making money off of TikTok. They're off TikTok, off of YouTube. We see the channels. You won't even know that the channel belongs to an African, and then they'll be stitching together all this FBA content, and then they'll give 2 seconds of content at the end, and then move on, and end the video.
yeah, why she ain't got no eyebrows?
Cause she ain't like them. You see that wig in the background?
Yeah. All hair gotta be replaced, huh?
No, she ain't got no edges. You talking about why she ain't got no eyebrows?
For real. Now hold on, hard tackle. Hold on.
No, hold on.
You saying too much and you don't know what's going on, hard tackle.
Hard tackle, baby. let's go ahead and give you a mini history lesson.
Yeah.
So out of the 97% of slaves that came in from Africa, they went to the Caribbean and South America. So your Africans are in South America and the Caribbean. They're not here. They're not here. Less than 3% of the people that were on any of those boats, not 3% of the total slaves, 3% of the boats. We're being generous, actually. That's less than 300,000 people. Less than. There are more Mexicans that cross the border in a day here. So, what are you talking about? So, we were here. We have the paperwork that shows that we're here. So, you can't call me African. Do you know what tribe I belong to?
Right.
Tata.
Black people
That's
born
the
in
tribe
America.
I belong to. And have been belonging to it for a long time, over 6, 7, 8 generations. It's my 6th great-grandmother.
Right. He didn't see that video we just did showing that they took in Egypt and put our stuff that we created over here in America in Egypt. So y'all thinking y'all created, they already tethering off of our inventions before y'all had even names. Y'all countries had names over there.
Right. And if we talk about Queen Mu and the Egyptian Sphinx, and what that book says, it says our ancestors in the West. So how can you be the first? Now, you can find this book and you can find this quote on Library of Congress. And you can look it up yourself. It's a book that's actually you can download it for free if you find the right links. So please don't come on here trying to Africanize us. Please understand the word African American came about in 1988. Okay, this is relatively a new term that we have killed, and we've been killed the term. The term is dead. So if you want to tether on to some people, tether on to your own people. Don't try and Africanize us and say you see me as African, because I guarantee you, if you see my grandmother, if you see my mother, they look nothing like the people in Africa.
Miss Red Wine.
Shit.
And if we are same, how come we don't see no African Emmett Tills, African George Floyd, African Tamir Rices? We are not the same, and we don't have the same ancestors. Y'all go
They
ahead.
want us to. It's easier for them to be able to get here if they tether to us. Our delineation has thrown a monkey wrench in the game.
Mm-hmm. Possession is 9/10 of the law. They have no receipt for us being from Africa ever. Hey, I'm with you on that. I wish they would mess with Australia. Shout out to Anita. He said, I wish they would mess with Australia. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, we going I told y'all about the black Asian restaurant, so we're going to get everything right. Yeah, man, they hating. They don't want us to have our true religion.
No,
Girly
they
19.
don't.
Huh? What'd you say, Lotus?
No, they don't. He put black people born in America are just nationals. Okay, some of our are nationals, but we're not foreign nationals. Okay, there's a difference. Moving on.
He's giving low self-esteem at this point. Mm-hmm. Salute, Breeze. Salute. Yeah, man, they don't wanna they don't want to give us our tradition. We telling them what we is, and they wanna. The man told them that.
Exactly.
Man gave them that excuse.
Where are your birth certificates from the 1800s?
Y'all know who do the winner again. It's getting creepy, ain't it? Go to my last video that I posted with my face all up in there, showing, listen to this tether bitch talking about taking us out, blowing us up, talking about how much she hates us. Now, people, my people, FBAs, that's not just millions of people who think like that. That's hundreds of millions of people who think.
Dang, don't tell me that. You might have to walk around with the Drake. What y'all saying? What the our people so beautiful. Salute, fam. Y'all opening a restaurant? Where? Yeah, we need to be pulling together and doing that. Yeah, I'm back at it again. Yeah, we need to, man. Are you in our chat, Sonya? I mean, not our chat, our Discord. Submit it and subscribe. Oh, salute, girly. Salute. I appreciate you. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. This is where we do all the paperwork checks and background checks on everybody and find out. We do the investigation. Right, Lotus? You sent me something the other night, Lotus, about some investigation on somebody. I'm like, man, we got the investigators on smash.
Do y'all know I found what was his name? The one that kept writing in the comments. Yeah, what was that, yesterday, y'all? Day before yesterday?
Yeah, the day before yesterday.
I found him. I put it in he's basically going around to all the FBA channels trolling in their chats and in their comment sections on their videos.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all they do. They go to different FBA channels and they try and disrupt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they gotta be vetted. Yeah, you know, everybody, we're gonna have to that's why I like what Black Truth is doing with vetting them businesses. I think that's amazing. So we know exactly who is who. You know.
Exactly. We checking paperwork at the door.
Right, man. Let me let Unc go off, man.
Think like that. A bunch of dumb, fucking creepy, goony fucking bastards who are always talking about us like we're
No, he back.
fucking. Like we're fucking, y'all. Like we used to be in a relationship, right? And we used them and abused them and then broke up with them.
No, he hit it right on the head. She sound like that lady who said she sound like she was in a relationship with FBA. Like we broke up with her. Like we say, you know what? We can't do this anymore. You know, it's not working out, and that's how she acted. What y'all say to that, man?
We did. We did. We broke up with them all. Hold your own, kahunas.
Real. That's what delineation is. It's breaking up. It's where you gotta listen. It's over.
Thing is, y'all, I don't even know if we were ever a thing because how they say when kids are little they don't necessarily play with each other, they play alongside each other. That's what it's been the whole time. So they've been in this imaginary relationship with us as if we're the same people, but we're not. They don't even have the same mindset. Their mindsets are that of an immigrant. It'll never be that of the original people of the land. Just like we could never go into any countries in Africa and have their mindsets.
For real. For real. Volo TV, man. Appreciate you, man, for tapping in. Tetherism is going down. But yeah, man, I broke up with Tethers in 92. This breakup is bad for them. They're taking this breakup very hard. They taking it very hard.
But they just can't let us go. Like Kevin Samuels and shit, right? Just a bunch of creepy bitches. Now these motherfuckers are sounding like white supremacist terrorists. Now do you understand, people, when I say the white supremacists and the tethers are one and the same? Because it comes down to a lot like on Tekken, right? And everybody does that same unbreakable, perfect combo that they did not create. They'll continue to do it and do it. But when they don't get in it, they look like fucking retards trying to eat some soup with a motherfucking fork. Then as you're doing
He low key funny too. Man, Tank. Okay, Tank, you in here. Bro, too funny, man. Salute to y'all in the chat, man. Y'all was going in about the relationship. It's an abusive relationship. Salute, man. Tank, what's good, family?
What's up, brother? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. Where you calling that up?
Well, I know I sound like I'm from the bottom of Mississippi, which I am, but I'm originally born in Mississippi and raised kind of like in Memphis. So I came. I watch you. I watch you a good bit every now and then. I kind of sit in the back audience, but I want to say I'm proud of you. Thank you for what you're doing, brother. We see you. I've been watching you for a minute. I seen you grow. I seen you back at 2,000 subscribers a long time ago. So to see you at 10,000, I'm so proud of you, brother. So proud of you. Keep on going, man. Keep on going, man. But listen, I want to come and give context. Shout out to you and the young lady that's sitting on the platform. She got a sweet voice. She got a voice like Mason Gray. She got a small voice. Yeah, I just want you to know that. I just want you to know. I know she got some good stuff. I know, brother. I know she got. Lord, I know it's good. What I say is good. If you throw it up in the air, it'll turn to sunshine. Listen, I wanted to come tell y'all. Listen, I had heard the lady about the African lady that was making the threats against the FBA community, and I wanted to come and just give a context on and give my comment on that. So I would come up and just say that, and I'm gonna get off. I want to say to her, I want to say for you to be so round, so bountiful in your neck, so round in your head, so bountiful in your throat, and to be so suppressed with your blood pressure. I think it's the best thing for you to do is for you to come in Black History Month. Let me tell you something, Walter. My grandmother is born in Mississippi. She was born in 1935. She's still alive to this day. Yes, she is. It's my grandmother. Yes, she is. And now my grandmama is slightly she is slightly scared, not scared, but she is kind of like very nervous or like very timid around white people. Okay.
Okay.
Now me growing up, I'm 38 years old, you know.
Okay.
Now my grandmother, to understand, I understand Black history. So when she made the reference to saying, well, you know, Happy Black History Month, this is and it. I'm gonna tell you something that kind of struck me because I stand on a plight of that is so serious to me because at first, you know, growing up in Mississippi, I didn't understand the how poor I was. I didn't understand the strife that I was going through. I didn't understand the disenfranchisement. I didn't understand the redlining. I didn't understand it growing up because my mama made it look so good because that's how strong Black women are. My mama made it look real good. Out of 10 kids, she made it look good. So for me growing up like that, it really bugs me. It really grinds my gears when I see someone from another country get on here and tell us what our plight wasn't. Our ancestors laid down the foundation, the ground, the land, the training reels, everything that you see, even our creations was stolen from us as over time and creation. So for her to get her big barrel round neck act on here and say something about us and how she wants to unalive us, I feel like at this point I want to become a Karen. I want to write a letter and go to Trump and say deport her if she's in America.
Right. They shouldn't be able to talk about us like this. Yeah.
And so important of what done.
Man, your phone breaking up, Tank. There you go. You back.
Okay. We wouldn't be sitting here right now if it was not for the Black men and women in America who said, you know what? We know for Walter to sit here online, for this other lady to sit here online, for Tank to sit here online, for any of us to sit here online and be free, we are going to have to we're going to have to be unalive. Do you see how amazing that is? That they say we're going to have to be unalive. Now it gets me for a woman from another country that her men didn't see that. Her baby daddy didn't see that. Her leaders in her country didn't see that. None of them see to lay down their lives for their women and their children to see a better day for the future. Their better future was to come to another country and to see their better day in another way. Okay, whether milk was paid, whether the streets was paved with gold and the milk was honey, because of what they say. They came over here to make themselves better. So I don't understand her strife in what she's doing. But I am so glad that all of us as Black people are staying on her round neck. We are staying on her double chin ass neck. We are staying on her used high mileage pre-authorized. We are staying on her. And so Walter, I want to come up here and say thank you, brother, for staying on that neck. And that's all I want to say. And shout out to everybody in the audience. Make sure y'all subscribe and go to this brother. He is doing the right thing. That's all I got to say. Thank y'all. Bye-bye.
Love, brother. Love. Man, salute, bro. Appreciate you. Man, he been rocking with me since 2,000 subscribers. Salute, man. Seemed like ages ago. Yeah, man. He need to do stand-up comedy, man. For real, y'all. Man, we got once this delineation happened, it's crazy to me how funny our people is. Now that I'm seeing the real us and I know who we is, it's crazy how I'm seeing how intellectual we is, how creative we is. Like I'm seeing all of the talents once I'm noticing the lineage. It's crazy. But yeah, I just put the link in the chat, man. Y'all come on and talk y'all talk. I gotta use that high mileage joke. Breeze Omega in the building. What's good, fam? In the chat, man. Y'all come on and talk y'all talk. Oh, I hear the echo. Breeze.
Hold on. Let me get that right.
Breeze Omega.
Shout out, Water God.
Salute, family. Salute. Appreciate
Salute
you, man.
To you. Salute to the family, everybody in the chat, everybody in here. I just finished my broadcast. I seen your joint up. I just wanted to come and say salute to you. I appreciate everything you be doing. You be over here. I be rocking with you.
That's what's up, man. We gonna have to
Yeah,
get check you
on
out.
the backside, yo, this foundational Black American shit got everybody spinning, turning in their sleep. You know what it is? The delineation got these niggas broken. That's what's going on. And I just wanted to let you know, like, man, shit, I support what you be doing. I see what you doing over here. And the lineage is the lineage. That's just it. For everybody who don't get it, they don't understand what's going on. Nigga, this the lineage. That's it. It's
Real.
43 million of us and we standing on business. Some of us on our squares, some of us not. But at the same time, I want you to know that I appreciate all what you do. I appreciate this shit right here. And we gonna keep on doing what we doing. I want you to come. I just wanted to come through and let people know that, hey man, this is a FBA thing. We finally made our own name, and people upset that we are calling ourselves who we are. And it ain't nothing to hate on nobody else. I know y'all all tripping, but it's just it. This is their lineage. We are doing what we doing. We standing on our business, and y'all gonna have to kick rocks if you don't like it. But
For real.
I support you, my good brother. I'm calling
Brother.
out of Virginia.
Shout out to VA, man.
My mama from North Carolina, my daddy from Alabama. That's what we talking about. This is real
Yeah.
business, real talk, and we gonna keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, yo, because you be rocking my family. I definitely
Man.
love you, and I appreciate you and everything that you do. And shout out to the chat. If y'all, if you know, I don't want to even look. I don't look. It's Breeze Omega. If y'all want to follow me, just come follow.
Yeah,
See what
Breeze
we talking
Omega,
about.
bro. We gonna have to check because I'm gonna have to. I'm trying to bring in some more FBA content creators to doing some. I want to do some collabs with a lot of FBA content
Yes,
creators so
sir.
I can. So listen, you gonna be on there. I done hollered at one today. So anybody that's trying, I'm trying to group us all together, bring us together so we can
There you
cover
go,
different
brother. I
topics.
appreciate you so much, man. Yeah, I'm
For
definitely
real.
FBA all day. It's the lineage. That's what it is. That's what I do on my channel. I'm FBA
Yeah,
all day. I kick out tethers all the time, and that's what
for
it
real.
is. And I
Big
love
fact.
us, and I love us first and foremost. This is what it should have been. We should have always been standing on this business. We would backtrack. We thought like we thought everybody was black and all this weird shit, and we fucked up a little bit. But I just want you to know, brother, that I stand on this business with us, and I appreciate you, and I love what you do, and I love the family. That's it. I'm out.
Salute, man. We love you too, fam. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. So y'all look, I am gonna be getting that's another thing I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be having a lot of I'm trying to gather some content creators that's on the FBA business, and we want to run our own network, man. We want to make sure we covering all of the media topics so they get in our perspective. That's what the world kind of missing right now. They ain't hearing us. They need to hear us on different subjects. They hearing us. They hearing us. They hearing us. So because we getting Antoine Daniels, we getting all of these other people. Once they start hearing our talking points, we can kind of control the narrative politically. B Thomas, what's good, brother? I appreciate you, man. That one brother. I appreciate y'all support, family. It means everything. For real. When your people support you, it's like, man, that's how we gotta have it. That's what I see us having it, man, so that our people don't gotta be going to other cultures that really don't want them. They don't want to deal with our people. But yeah, man, salute to this, salute to the family. Brother, thank. Yeah, man, for real. If it wasn't for y'all, bro, I wouldn't even be doing it. But yeah, man. Let me play this. Let me let this brother finish his oh yeah, we had to let him
reality, showing them, take it to the real world, that there's another way. They're calling you names. They're making threats. You see what I'm saying? They're saying they want to blow us up. Creepy ass motherfuckers.
Bro, what you mean? You got an idea for the people? Still shoot me that idea, man, and let me I definitely want to collab. hit me on the hit me on the Discord, man. We got some stuff that we trying to do, but really we on getting our self-preservation, man. So it's really we on economic stuff, but on the back end. But I got a meeting Monday, y'all. It's gonna be on the Discord if y'all ain't in it. Where we talk about really making moves. So We need y'all there too. I know y'all like, you know what I'm saying, we like being on for the media, but we need the background, you know, the grassroots to show up for that, you know, for that meeting for the
So
money.
when it comes to you foreign motherfucking bastards, stop focusing on me. Stop focusing on my country. Stop focusing on my achievements. Stop focusing.
Hold on, we got a little big mama in. Little big mama, what's good, Mickey?
Listen here, listen here, listen here. What Mama Lee said.
I was about to say, I know y'all ain't switch swap on me. Man, shout out to Mama Lisa, man.
Oh, no, I just wanted to come up here and act like Mama Lee said. Look at him, look at him, look at him.
For real.
Y'all hit that like button on your way in and make sure you press the like button and share this space. Now listen here, son.
Well, I love my elders, man. I'm telling you, they something else, y'all. They is something else. They is something else, man.
No, I just wanted to. I'm just playing because y'all play too much. Y'all don't take nothing serious. That's what I wanted to say. Y'all don't take nothing serious. Everybody got jokes. This big round heifer done threatened to unalive us, and we're gonna focus on her big fat neck and her wigs on the back of her dog. Notice you wrong for that because I did not notice that the wigs was hanging on that door like that. But I need y'all to take stuff a little bit more serious.
Yeah, we gonna listen. We gonna take her serious. We ain't letting
Yeah,
her slide, man.
take, and I'm all of the foreign threats because I'm gonna keep saying this as long as I have a voice. It took 1,000 years and 7 nations for them to put us for them to keep us in captivity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep saying it. We've been prisoners of war all of this time. We still at war. Y'all need to wake up to that.
Yeah, big fact. Big fact. I'm with you on that, man. Mickey. I'm with you on that.
Okay, because I'm about to have another grandbaby.
Yeah, we got it.
Not,
We need it too. Listen, we need them kids, boy, because we trying to take over. We trying to get our numbers up.
yeah, but
That's
y'all get y'all stuff together. I know we got jokes, but we need to take them serious too, for real.
for real. For
Okay,
real.
that's all I wanted. I'm gonna be back down in the chat. Look at him, son, and I love you, boy.
All right,
And I
Mickey,
love
man.
you,
Look,
baby boy.
right, right. That's good. You talk for her and for you today, man. I love both of y'all, for real.
Bye.
uh, she put facts. We are prisoner of war. What you mean, Lamar Lane? You put that's a powerful perspective. I'm going to have to use that. What you mean, brother? 1,000 years and 100 nations. Yeah, 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 man. Congratulations to the fam, y'all. We got things going. Moving on up. Salute, salute, man. Dang, brother said he checked it out at 2,000 subscribers, man. That's crazy. 7 nations in 100 years. 1,000 years, yo. Okay. Let me let finish, man.
Focusing on my motherfucking holidays and start focusing on these terrorist fucks that make you all look bad. You see what I mean? Because only the devil watches the devil do. So if you watch the devil do and you ain't got shit to say, that means you the devil too, fool. Do you see what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are gone. This delineation has whooped these motherfuckers into a terroristic mindset.
We walked him into a terroristic mindset. Salute to Dre John, man. I followed your page not too long ago. Thank you for staying on business. Appreciate that, fam. That's what's up, man. Because I be feeling like most of my work came from earlier this year and last year, but that's good, bro, that y'all see the stuff that's going on. Look at here. Man. Stop, mom. Stop, Mickey, man. You got me. You sounded just like Mama Lisa. Yeah, you can post in our Discord. Self-preservation, man. We all on plays to bring us, bring us one. We gotta lift one of each other up, and then, but we all making money making plays. Now they done turned them into the real demon. Yeah, they went demon mode. I mean, it's like us leaving a bad relationship. Earl Thomas, what's good, family? Dang, man. Somebody in my comments was like, man, bro, you got a strong, bro. We rocking with you, man. It made me feel some type of way, man. Salute to y'all coming in. Demon mode is hilarious. Can you imagine you just delineate and you want your own tribal name and people want to take you out for that? Like, you mad at me for wanting to name myself?
Mission. I always been telling you, the white supremacists and the fucking tethers are dangerous to us. They're dangerous to us because both of them have nothing in common with us, but the white supremacists owe us. Do you see what I'm saying? We owe those tethers nothing, and they kind of owe us, because especially if they say we're from Africa and they sold us, don't you think they owe us?
No, and we ain't even on that. Anybody that's from this country, what we trying to say is you can't be in politics in this country. You got to pay a tax. If you come to this country, you got to pay an indigenous tax, bro. The taxes has got to be there. It's a lot of things in place that they know that it's coming to an end. All of this free milk and honey coming over here, and you paying the same money as somebody that's from the land. Nah, it's not gonna be like that no more, bro. It's gonna be a lot more. They're gonna have to pay to come here. You can't just take advantage of all of the rights that our ancestors fought for. That don't make sense. But that's why they really upset, because it's gonna be new rules, new things that's gonna change every 19 years. Things switch up. I say the Africans. Oh, I mean, we trying to tax. I'm not. I can't. They don't owe us. No, I don't feel like I can't say they owe us. But if you coming over to this country and you are first, second immigration, you should have to pay tax. You should have to pay the taxes, bro. Well, taxes shouldn't be the same as me. Me no African. That's what we got to start saying. We weren't saying that to nobody when it was like, me no black, me not black. Period. Water got to pay that foreign tax. For real, man. Change is hard for narcissistic people. For real. Can you imagine? You already know you're gonna have to pay more money. It's a lot of stuff going on. Bro, you can't even buy land in most countries, bro, if you're not from the country. Nigga, y'all gonna have to go to renting. You're gonna have to get an FBA to get into you're gonna have to get an FBA to get you to get you the home. Imagine if it was like I was in other countries. That's why they pissed right now. Yeah, man, they wouldn't be able to buy land here. They'll have to rent. Think about all the things that they can do. They wouldn't be able to buy land. They would have to rent. You're gonna pay taxes. You can't be in politics. You know what I mean? It's really gonna put you down to you really gonna have to do nothing but help the people of the land. That's why they took our name. That's another tax. For real.
Us for selling us, and then now they're trying to tell us to come back. Fuck all you niggas. But the white supremacist mindset and the tether mindset is one in the same. Do you guys understand that now? Do you understand that now? You got the white supremacists telling they want to lynch you and are lynching you, dragging you down the street, cutting you up, selling your ears for $2 a dozen, right? That's a lot of niggas' ears, right? Which means that was a lot of niggas. Then you got the terrorists talking about strapping on bombs and blowing you up and shooting you and killing you, all on the internet, all.
all on the internet. If they would have did that to them little hats, it would have been a problem. We have African president, right? He was full African president to me. We had an African president before we had a FBA president. The minority citizenship about to destroy the American dream. They sure know how they do in Mexico. You have to have a guarantee for that land. That's what I'm saying, bro. You have to. We gotta act accordingly to these other countries. We gotta act accordingly. We can't act like wait till they find out that we also created the English language. Or something. What's good, family? Is you in the building? Yeah, fam, y'all got to join that Discord, man. So, especially y'all content creators. I reached out to Goddess Perspective. Shout out to her. And I want to get a cycle of us content creators pushing our content in different coverages. I don't want the same stuff. We need to be in different arenas. People need to hear that FBA ideology. That's good. Yeah, man. So
In public making terroristic threats to us now. Delineate away, people. And the only thing I have to say through all that is hashtag congrats, my people. Hashtag congrats. And tell all these other motherfuckers they can die slow. Because like Tupac said, but it's just the opposite because it's your own fofo that's going to make sure you, your family, your
salute to Tanika. Salute, Tanika. How you doing? Tanika in the building. I be calling you Nika for short, Tanika. So don't shoot me. Don't shoot me.
bloodline and your own kids don't grow. Because we don't give a fuck.
Man, Ursula, you said you putting your YouTube channel next month, man. I'm gonna have to put a lighter to your behind now. You've been telling me that for a couple months. You gonna make me get into coaching now. Have to start being a coach. No, salute. Do your thing. But make sure you get started. Feel me? Get started. Right, get started because you can be in the motion. I could put you in some motion. We trying to get some old content creators out here. You got to be already, you got to be already moving. This is your perfect time. What she said that last, but right, we got to get on them. We gonna get on you, Urshman. We gonna push you now. I'm an astrologer. I go to the universe. I go with the universe. That's what's up. Israelite plight. Salute, family. Now over here we gonna push you, man. You tell us them goals you got. I would want y'all to do the same. If I tell y'all I got this, man, make sure that thing going in motion, because that's what we need, man. Sometimes we just need that push to keep going. That's the hardest part, just doing it. You feel me? My little one gonna need that true American history. Make a clip about putting some rules on Africans as they have on us. We go to their country's land and politics. Yeah, I'm gonna make a clip of that. That's a good idea, man. Big fat. Choctaw Queen, what's good?
Hey y'all. Is Unc playing?
No, Unc ain't playing right now. I can turn Unc off. He sound like he drunk at the corner store.
Okay, I was just got through finishing up moderating some channels. On one of them, I just put on subscribers only mode, and I'm gonna let them have at it. But yeah, you gotta subscribe to talk crap, But no, I feel y'all on that. Like it's easier said than done. Like I'm not even gonna front. I was supposed to be putting up my channel. The only thing on my channel is the synopsis when you hit mine. So don't feel no type of way, y'all. I'm supposed to be starting mine too. But I kind of get discouraged in a way because I feel like my channel will be like more toward like towards history, the true history of our people, you know. And I know a lot of people don't. Some people don't have the patience to listen.
Yeah.
So, um, I don't know. You know, it just kind of makes it to where it's just like, well, you know what, go do your own damn research. Like that's how I'm starting to feel. And yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what way I'm gonna go with that.
Like you just do it. Yeah, I mean, you would get it. You would get it. But sometimes, oh man, B Thomas, you just got kicked out, man. You gonna have to call back in.
I got kicked out too.
No, you got kicked. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, but I do think content creating, you just gotta really get into that rhythm. Once you get into your rhythm, I think everything will be good. I'm trying to get people to know me first. Let them know I'm a real OG, fam. I mean, but at one point, y'all ain't know me. I was just up here talking, man. So I don't know.
Me neither. At
Ain't
least you
nobody
got
gotta know you.
started.
You know, they just gotta. A lot of people, we want to support our people so bad. You just gotta be, you know, just available.
You're right. You're right. I don't know. I feel like some of them granddaddies gonna be on my channel, like like trolling. I'm just not. I'm not in the mood for that.
Man, I love my trolls though, for real, for real. They help me. My troll, shout out to y'all, Rio. Everybody, y'all be coming on to the chat, bro, for real. I need y'all be having me giving content. I can talk. I can talk some shit back and forth to somebody, bro. Man, them trolls be so I be making good use out of my trolls. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Kimmy said she came to your page. Let me see what Nipsey talking about.
Man, y'all keep calling me Nip, man. R.I.P. to Nip. But I thought he looked like Nip too. That's why I get so much California love. That's what's up, man. Cause I'm getting the California love. I feel love from California. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. California showed me the most love ever.
You just showing up in our algorithm. That's what it is. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
For real. I think a lot of us need to do like the African creators making money off of us. Yeah, we need to have content. This is what I'm saying. It's crazy that they do.
Yes. Good
It's
idea.
crazy, bro. They could just, it don't matter what. They could just chop all of us up talking and be like, this is what Americans are talking about. And this shit go viral.
Y'all, if we did that, we'd be racist. You know, they're already calling us that. They're calling us xenophobic. You know, um, who is that showed the cows? Child, that could have came from Red's channel when he showed them, or it could have came from Alpha when they showed them cows were peeing and they were using that like as sunscreen. They let the cows pee on them. Yeah, I've never seen anything like that in my life.
That's
They
crazy.
literally let the cows pee on them and they use it as sunscreen.
Mm.
And, I'm not saying all of them do, but, in certain parts of,
Mm-hmm.
it's good for the skin.
No, I don't see it. I don't see it, Ames. Well, when you put the
That was
honey
on
in
Alpha's
the
channel, Little Big Mama. Yeah.
yeah, man. Shout out to all our FBA brothers doing that thing, man. But yeah, we don't have much. We do have a lot of women in the space. We got a good space right now, man. We got a good space. I just think we need to get into other genres, other news. We need to be fully everywhere, and I think we'll be real good. Like we'll be everywhere. You seeing FBA ideology. I just need the mindset. I need us to have that mindset when we talk. B1 business, man. What's good, family? Big bro right there, man. Now I see why South Africa wanted Nigerians out of South Africa for real. Texas in the building, man. B1 business. Grossness. Yeah, we was talking about Texas and Dallas and how that's a prospering place for a lot of black people.
I don't know, y'all. I'm from there. And all I'm going to say is when I went back home, I stayed for 6 months and moved back to California. That's all I'm going to say.
Damn.
Ain't going to tell nobody where to go. But if I moved back to California.
Damn, and it's expensive in Cali. That's what I'm saying.
What's happening right now, the change that I'm seeing is there are a lot of immigrants. There are a bunch of Indus Valley sleeper cells. I don't know if anybody has been paying attention to the Sharia law. They're really heavy in an area kind of like what they call mid cities, which is like Irving. They're starting to get really heavy right off the George Bush toll road, and it's like a whole community that they built. It's houses, but it's just for them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like it's Plu Highland Homes, David Weekley. Y'all know the names, and they just they come together and they come and build a master community. No, they're building their own master communities for them. And that's why they call them Hot Wheels. Why he came in and he banned Sharia law. So it's a lot of that going on right now. I've literally been sounding the alarm for years about what's going on, and it's just now coming to fruition of what's happening because they stopped them from building that Sharia law town that they were trying to build. So the thing about it is Texas is open carry, and so they're carrying around guns and all types of stuff. But they're putting it out there what their plans are. They're planning. They want the United States to be a Muslim territory. You see how they've taken over the UK and what's going on there, and it's just all out brutality and violence.
Yeah, that sound crazy. That sound crazy. But hold on, we got B Thomas. B Thomas, what's good, family? You in the building? You gotta turn your TV. Yep. Okay.
I'm turning my TV down right now. I'm turning it down right now. All right, yo.
What's good, family?
I love your channel, yo.
Man.
Yo, you thing. And I'm gonna address real quick, the uncertainty, that may linger in the community. We have to be whole, as a person. You have to be happy with yourself. You have to tackle your insecurities. You have to tackle your fears. We have to get rid of everything within ourselves individually. And I don't want to get into all that mystic talk, but I am a mystic. Your shadow self. You got to understand these things. We need to understand all these things about ourselves because we are powerful. I walked around ever since the age of 7, knowing I am powerful. I clear my path. Nothing can stop us. That's all we really need to do. But I'm not going to dismiss money in the material world. We here to experience this existence. The most important thing we need to do in this moment is to be whole as a person. You need to be happy with yourself. When you look in the mirror, you need to be seeing power. You need to be seeing I'm creating my reality. Nothing's stopping me. That's our power. That's our power. To in a nutshell. Everything else we can discuss and debate, religion, politics, all that, but we need to tap into who we are. This is why we are on our land, because our land will protect us. Our land will fight for us as long as we are on our land. That's my message. And I got a lot more to say, bro, but we going to do that personally.
Yeah, I love that, bro. I love that because I think it means a lot, because a lot. I get what you said about the money, but if we don't have that inner confidence, it just gonna make it so much harder, man, to come out here. And I feel that.
Yes, sir. And
For
that's all I
real.
got to say, bro. I keep it short. I'm in and out. I'm 52. So
Yeah.
I know I look young, but yo, I've been mastering mine. And we are all masters. We are all masters. We are all masters. Believe me, I walked the path. I did my work, yo. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I love y'all.
B Thomas, we love you, family. I appreciate you, man. Tapping in. We need to hear that. We need to hear that for real. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Everybody want to come through, man, and talk y'all talk. We need to listen. We want to hear y'all talk y'all talk. That's what this channel was for, man. I want to hear y'all talk y'all talk. But I'm 63. I look young also. Lotus, what's good?
Yeah, I'm reading Laval and they're saying that we hear about the lady that was found deceased today that was talking about. Yeah, I put it in the Water God's
In the
Discord.
Discord? Damn.
I sure did. That's that anti-black karma. She thought
Oh.
the ancestors was playing with her. Our
That's crazy.
ancestors do not play. Yeah, she was trying to start like a what was it, like February 1st or February 2nd? She was gonna do like a whole little meeting basically mocking and mimicking us again, with the cotton and all of that stuff that she was doing. She didn't even make it. She didn't make it. She got took out. And they were saying that she was struggling with it was mental stuff going on with her. She got haunted. Just like our ancestors was burning them plantations in Louisiana.
For real, man. That's good. Listen, that African girl better tighten up. Make get struck by lightning for real.
Kimmy said, "May she rest in peace."
No, but that y'all ladies that starting a YouTube channel, this is why it's important. They got something now that they got to where you can be on your channel and you can we can run a segment here and you could be on your channel and you could be on my channel. So they just put that on this platform I got with StreamYard. So that's a
Really?
good it's a good way to bump your channel out there. And you still get
Well,
paid. So
might as well. We all sitting up here talking.
they said pass from mental illness. What's that called? StreamYard. It's called StreamYard, bro.
They most definitely was tearing her to shreds. Are
You
y'all
gotta
in the
pull that up.
Discord? It's in the
Right.
Discord. Pull it up from the Discord, bro.
Dang, I ain't gonna be able to pull it up from the Discord.
You
Let me
can't
see.
grab hold on, wait a minute. Let me send it. Can I put it in the chat?
If you could put it in the chat. Yeah, if you could put it in the private chat.
Okay, give me a second. Or Kimmy, one of y'all. Hold on, let me see. Kimmy, I know she'll go right to
South
it.
African wool mark.
Cat.
Oh, brother Chase the God. Oh, Chase. Okay. How can I message you? You can message me better for like Instagram or Discord. So if you go to like one of my videos and you get my Instagram and click on it. All reparations study are a farce. If they propose the policy, Congressional Budget Office will study the cost. Yeah, Chase the God is a rider. For real. Salute. I like when our people got the goddesses and gods name on it. I love that. I think they call her the captain of defense. Dang.
Hold on, I got it. Hold on.
NAACP. Bro, I just did a video canceling NAACP, the Black Caucus. You telling me I'm gonna have to cancel Whoopi Goldberg next, man? I'm gonna have to. It is what it is. That's exactly what they called her. Man, you put I'm not on either one of those. Ursa, you gonna have to get on one of them now. Oh, Kimmy got it. Hold on, Kimmy got it. Let me see.
I was like,
Dang, Kimmy.
it's making me do everything.
Hold on. I can't get the It's crazy because put it in the y'all put it in the put it in the private chat. Because I can't click on nothing from the chat. I'll get on Discord. Yeah, get on Discord and Instagram so we can chat. We can send messages to each other.
You got it?
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
Okay.
We did it. Y'all, we did it.
Sorry, y'all. It's asking me 30 million questions.
We did it, y'all. All right, let me get this off. Shout out to that boy Chase the God. Let's get it where it's at. There you go. Now I'm gonna speed this up, y'all, cause I won't be on that normal time. My boy ain't from the South. He might be from the South.
And check it out, man. Today we got a good one. We got a very serious breakdown. We got to have a serious discussion, family, because as you can see by the title, it's a very interesting video we about to talk about. And let's rewind a little bit. Now, family, some of y'all remember about roughly almost a year ago, family, there was this big thing on social media between South Africans and foundational Black Americans around a year ago to this day. And a lot of South Africans were mad at brothers and sisters, foundational Black Americans down in New Orleans who are part of the Zulu Club and have something called the Zulu Day Parade. And during this parade, some of the brothers and sisters dress up as Zulu warriors and they put on blackface. So a lot of South African brothers and sisters felt as if foundational Black Americans who were part of the Zulu Parade were mocking them. Now, I remember several attempts from brothers and sisters who were part of the Zulu Day Parade, they're part of the Zulu Social Club, as they call it, trying to explain and break down to them. And as a quick synopsis, people who don't know, the Zulu Social Club is a club down in New Orleans, been around 100 years, okay? And it was started by foundational Black Americans on the grassroots, blue-collar brothers and sisters who wanted to come together and have their own parade because they were excluded from Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras used to be like a whites-only thing. And foundational Black Americans many times were not allowed or given the permits to participate. Sometimes we couldn't even afford the masks and the uniforms and the costumes to put on. And during this time, around 1909, 1910, there was, white minstrel shows that came to town. And one of these white minstrel shows was called the Zulu King, okay? Where these white folks would dress up in blackface and act like Zulu kings and Zulu warriors. So being foundational Black Americans, we come from a very witty and satire type culture where we know how to mock the oppressor. We know how to mock them mocking us. So a lot of the foundational Black Americans came together and they created the Zulu Social Club in response to this. And they said, forget all this trying to get into Mardi Gras, forget all of this trying to get into their own parades and stuff like that. What we're going to do is we're going to start our own parade. We're going to call it the Zulu Social Club. Since they want to mock the Zulu people, we're going to take on the name. Okay, and they created the Zulu Day Parade, and around that parade, they were able to raise money. It was able to become a celebration of the community, and they were able to take some of that money and resources that they gained and build Black churches, things in the Black community, fund scholarships for children, and just being a positive outlet in the community. Okay, so that's where the Zulu Club is coming from, and even to this day, in order to honor their original traditions and costumes, many of them dress up in the Zulu blackface as a form of satire, okay, to show them. It was about showing the white folks, yeah, you said we were the Zulu kings and you were running around here in blackface with bones in your nose. Now we're going to take that imagery, control it, and we're going to dress up in blackface with our bones in our nose, and we're going to mock you mocking us at our own parade that we started. And we're going to use the money from this parade to empower the Black community around us. So I heard many brothers and sisters trying to explain this to brothers and sisters from South Africa. They didn't want to hear it. Many of them didn't want to hear it. Many of them were on attack because I told you they use stuff like that as a proxy to attack foundational Black Americans. They do this all the time. Long story short, one of the people who really went out their way to mock and disrespect foundational Black Americans during this time was a South African woman by the name of I Complain. I Complain is her TikTok name. I think her real name is Sharon something. Okay, this woman's claim to fame during that time was mocking foundational Black Americans, not only the brothers and sisters in New Orleans, but foundational Black Americans across the country and our ancestors who came before us. For those who forgot, I know you haven't forgot about the videos. Let's play some of the videos from Miss I Complain. Now, again, these videos went viral back in her day. Let's play one. Okay, this is her. Now, she had dressed up in kind of, I guess, plantation attire, and she's running around picking cotton. Now, I've muted the sound, but she's playing They Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Okay, so she's trying to be real funny, making fun of us, making fun of our lineage, making fun of our ancestors, many of which died on those killing fields in places like New Orleans and the Jim Crow South in general. Here she is. Oh, she's crip walking. Oh, she was really going in, okay? As you can see, she's picking the cotton. I know y'all remember this video because we reacted to it on our page. Now, over here, she's talking about, oh, my edges didn't fail out. She's trying to imitate what she believes is a Black American woman, a foundational Black American woman. Okay, so she's trying to be real slick and funny. All right, here's another video, family. Y'all remember these videos. Y'all remember these videos of her mocking us and using white stereotypes to really push it out here. All right, here she is.
My name is Shakisha, yo, and I'm a businesswoman. I got 4 businesses. I sell lashes, I sell wig, I sell nails, and I'm an exotic dancer.
They not okay. I ain't gonna play the song. I ain't gonna play the song because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Now she made all these videos, family, and even on this one, it says New Orleans Parade in Africa. Okay, February 1st, 2026. Come dressed in your American attire. So she stuffed her pants, acting like she's a Black woman with a BBL named Quenisha, who is an exotic dancer. So they're pretty much pushing every white stereotype about foundational Black Americans you could possibly find. All right. Now, it was ironic she put that up because I think the ancestors, they took that as a challenge. I think they took that as a challenge, family. And they said, I'll tell you what, February 1st, 2026, while you talking about the New Orleans Parade is going to be in Africa and to wear your American attire, you're running around here wearing fake BBLs and pushing white stereotypes. How about you not going to be here? Do y'all know, family, as of a couple weeks ago, they found I Complain, a.k.a. Miss Sharon, unalive. They found her unalive. And according to her family, it was due to mental health issues. Now, I'm not an expert at this type of matter, family, but I believe that was the ancestors whooping her ass mentally. Okay? Because right after she put up these couple videos, she was on and off. You dig? And she was talking about, hey, she was taking breaks from social media. You dig? I think the ancestors was whooping her ass mentally. And then let me talk to the brothers and sisters around the diaspora. Let y'all in on a little FBA game. Something we know is foundational Black Americans. If there is one group of foundational Black Americans, if we're going region by region, from the, the Mississippis to the Carolinas to the Georgias to the Floridas, because we're all over. This is our homeland. If there's one group you really don't want to fuck with, it's the foundational Black Americans down there in Louisiana. Okay? See, I think y'all don't know about them. We know y'all got your own little spiritual systems, but boy, down there in Louisiana, they're tapped in. They're one with the ancestors. Okay? They still practice hoodoo and all that type of stuff. They're still spiritually tapped in. You dig? They're still spiritually tapped in. Even the white folks over here, the white folks talk all that big and bad shit. Even the white folks know, hey, foundational Black American down there in Louisiana, we don't really want to fuck with them. Going back to the days of Maria Laveau. Y'all look up Maria Laveau. Boy, she had the white folks shook in the 1800s. They didn't fuck with Maria Laveau. Boy, they'll move out of town. If Maria Laveau put one of them hoodoo spells on them, they'll move out of town. They'll leave town. You dig? They're very tapped in spiritually. And I believe when she put up those videos mocking not only foundational Black Americans, but our ancestors, I think the ancestors took that as a challenge. You dig? Then they say, okay, I got you. What? You over here playing in dates? We got a date for you too. Okay? We got a date for you too. So it's very interesting. But let's go into a couple videos because some South African people are reacting, to show you some proof that she has, transitioned. These are some of the videos going up, family. And pay attention to the wording, how they're trying to reframe it. You dig? How they're trying to reframe it. Let's go into that.
Popular TikToker I Complain, whose real name was Sharon Dean Dogzotwa Makoni, has lost her life following a veteran with depression. I Complain, who was widely loved across South Africa, Africa, and the US, was laid to rest this weekend, 2 weeks after her sudden passing. She rose to international fame after a video rebutting American stereotypes about Africa in South Africa went viral, earning her the nickname the Minister of Defense for Africa.
Lord, yes, you heard it right, family. They labeled that woman the Minister of Defense of Africa because they have such a hatred for foundational Black Americans. Anytime somebody comes for a foundational Black American or who gaslights or talk about our culture and lineage, they label them the Minister of Defense. Okay, and they love to try revisionist history. Oh, she was defending Africa. She wasn't defending shit. Okay, that woman was just trying to gaslight and trigger foundational Black Americans. That woman didn't make a single video about white folks dominating Africa, stealing all the natural resources, or even the white people in her homeland who literally have all white communities in South Africa, who are controlling and dominating the resources to the day, who have many of her people living in shanty towns. She didn't make a video about that. At least I never saw it. Her claim to fame was attacking us. Okay, attacking us based off what a few foundational Black Americans do in New Orleans at the Zulu Day Parade, which they tried to explain to South Africans over and over again, but they didn't want to hear it because they just wanted to attack. They were looking for any and everything to attack. Okay, so now they're trying revisionist history. Oh, she's the Minister of Defense. They don't even label the brother over in Burkina Faso the Minister of Defense. He at least kicking out all the white folks. You dig? He at least taking control of the resources. No, this woman, I Complain, is the Minister of Defense for pushing white stereotypes about foundational Black Americans. Listen to how they talk, family. Understand how deep the hatred runs. And then they want to show you I Show Steve who comes over there as a celebrity, and they want to make it seem like, oh, this is what they think. Remember, these folks all over Africa were bigging her up. They were celebrating her videos of pushing these tropes and stereotypes about foundational Black Americans. They were celebrating it. Oh, we kept the foul, family. Let me play a little video. Remember, let me play a little video of me reacting to the comment section of her video. Check this out, family. Now, what I want to show you, family, what I want to show you is I want you to look at the comment section. Because oftentimes what you have, family, is you have a lot of people who act like, oh, this is just one person. If you come to South Africa, they really love you. Okay, look at the comment section. And I want you to notice, number one, this video has, this is the video I just showed you. And by the way, family, this video was taken down. Her brother is in control of her page now. He's cleared all these videos. Okay, for them to be labeling her the Minister of Defense, they sure are ashamed of what she was talking about. Okay, they're not leaving her videos up for everybody to see. Okay, because they know anybody with any common sense who gets up there can see clearly that her whole thing was attacking foundational Black Americans. So they've taken these videos off of her page now. All that's up there is like some hats and some stuff she was selling. You dig? But this is why we keep the footage. Has 182,300 likes. Okay, and by the way, I had to like the video in order to save the video. For some reason, something's wrong with my save button, so that's why I had to like it. Okay, but notice the comment section. The overseen amount of likes, but the comment section. South Africa is not for beginners. Okay, this is somebody making light of it. This is another fellow South African making light of it. That had 37,000 likes. You forgot the swearing unnecessarily, basically saying that foundational Black Americans, oh, all we do is curse and use profanity. Okay, oh, all we do is curse and use profanity. That has 24,000 likes. Okay, here's another person basically trying to act and do a foundational Black American accent or act like somebody who's a foundational Black American. It says, I live with my 4 kids, Shambanquisha, Berenicia, Quintavious, and De'Aaron Curtis Jr. Okay, so they're trying to be funny. They're making fun of our names and what we name our kids, or some people name their kids. Someone, this is the next comment. These are all in a row, family. I'm not skipping over any comments. Someone liked my comment so I can come back and defend her. These are people from the diaspora. The next comment, Kenyans gather here as we wait to ride for our cousins if needed. Okay, so now you have the diaspora jumping in it. And I told y'all that the only time we see these folks on the continent unify is when it's time to gang up on foundational Black Americans. And let me second that again. I said that 8 months ago. I'm going to say it again. The only time we see them unify on the continent of Africa is when it's time to gang up on foundational Black Americans. And that shows the dysfunction over there. Even the fact they're labeling this girl the Minister of Defense. And that clip wasn't the only one, family. Okay, they were running around. They kept saying it. Oh, the Minister of Defense has died, nigga. The Minister of Defense has died. Okay, that shows you how much disdain and jealousy they have over foundational Black Americans. They live to try to humble us because that's what they viewed her as, somebody who was humbling the Black American, put them in their place. Okay, let's continue. Let's keep going through the comment section. That's why I'm showing you this comment section of all these different groups of people commenting and celebrating her videos, mocking us. Okay, They don't show any unity. If you want to see Pan-Africanism on the continent, mention a foundational Black American. They all universally come in agreement. Okay, they all universally come in agreement. That's why I told you they crop up these little beefs in order to get attention from us. And all of them fight for the attention. So they like, oh, damn, somebody getting attention from Black America. I'm a Kenyan. Us Kenyans agree 100%. Okay. Somebody said they are coming for the whole continent because they think it's one country. No one said anything about the whole continent. Okay. But the whole continent is coming for us. Understand the projection. Okay. Let's skip down a little bit because it's more disrespect. You got to add that you're on your 15th child at 22. Okay. So now they're talking about we have baby mamas, different things of that nature. They never talk about the baby mamas that run rampant over there. This is another very interesting comment. Hey, my South African brothers and sisters, the Jamaican Online Defense Force is on standby, ready to go should you need us. We fight for Africa any day, anytime. So now you have Jamaicans getting involved, family. Now you have Jamaicans getting involved. And this is what we talk about, family. Whenever it's time to come for foundational Black Americans, they form the Avengers, the whole diaspora. All right, and that statement remains true 8 months, 9 months later, after I put out that video. As you can see, the whole continent and the whole quote-unquote diaspora was linking up, family. And now a lot of them are running around here sad. A lot of them are trying to do revisionist history. A lot of them are labeling her the Minister of Defense and all these things. And we even have some Negroes over here in the United States running around making videos talking about this.
One of my South African family members has passed away, and like, oh my God, like I loved her so much. Like, this is my sister. Like, this can't be real. Like, I can't, like, this is crazy. And everybody, please send her some love, her family some love and support. Oh my God.
Family, you know what I'm about to ask. I just got one question for this young man. I just got one question. Y'all know what the question is. Sir, where is your family from? Where's your family from? Family, the only people who are fans of her, are non-FBAs and tethers. That's it. It's only two types. Non-FBAs and tethers. That's it. So I only question anybody running around talking about, oh my God, I'm a fan of hers. A fan? A fan of what? All the woman did was make derogatory videos about foundational Black Americans. And she did this for months and months and months and months at a time. Oh, it didn't stop with the Zulu Day Parade. She just kept making videos. You did?
Right.
So that leads us to this, family. A powerful question. How should we address people in the diaspora who make a career, who make a living off disrespecting foundational Black Americans when they transition? Okay, I'm asking you as the family. Now, here's my take on it, family. Because some people are saying, hey, Brother Chase, mental health is a real thing. We can't be out here celebrating or, acting nonchalant, even though she said questionable things. And, we don't want to disrespect the dead. Here's the thing, family. Mental health is a real thing. But what about the concern for the mental health of foundational Black Americans when these folks sit up here in the diaspora, the so-called diaspora, and they attack and gaslight us and push white tropes about us all year long? Because understand, when they do that, when she's doing stuff like that, that's an attack on the mental of foundational Black American. That's psychological warfare. You're helping to spread propaganda about foundational Black American. Propaganda that's used to deny us our resources and in many times justify the deaths of us when we are unalive. Oh, that ain't nothing but a baby mama. That ain't nothing but a ratchet. You did? So that is very hurtful when foundational Black Americans see that. A lot of foundational Black Americans I remember making videos were very triggered by that. And they understand that. They understand that gets us triggered. They understand that many times that gets under our skin and causes us to make a response, which they want. Okay? That's a form of psychological warfare. So what was the concern for our mental health when they were doing that in the diaspora? It was fun and games then. Remember, she got millions of views. She got tens of thousands of followers off those videos. That was her brand. So what about the mental health of foundational Black Americans when we're dealing with these types of things? Mm-hmm. For the people who say, hey man, you shouldn't make fun of the dead, she didn't have no problem making fun of our dead. When she was running around here crip walking today, not like us, picking cotton, that was a direct shot at our ancestors who lost their lives on the killing fields in the South and other places. See, the days of us turning the other cheek and having to humble ourselves to make other people feel comfortable. People sit up here and make a mockery out of us their whole lives. And then when they transition, we're supposed to be the bigger persons. Those days are over with, family. Those days are over with. So in closing, family, I'm here to tell you, feel and respond how you see fit. If you want to celebrate, I ain't mad at you. I understand, God. If you feel like me and you just don't care, I ain't lose no sleep, I understand you too. If you someone who you want to send a RIP because it's just on your heart to do so, because we are godly people as foundational Black Americans. Y'all know we didn't forgive a lot of white folks.
Godly people. Salute to the gods and goddesses, man. Y'all know how we do.
Doing stuff in our history and our years. Okay, since our ethnogenesis. I understand it. Might not agree with it, but I understand it. But the bottom line is, I want you to do what you feel is best for you and your people. Because of the days of us trying to cater and satisfy tethers and people who disrespect our lineage in the diaspora to make them feel okay, to make them feel comfortable, those days are over. Do what's best for you. Okay? And everything else will fall into line. It's your brother Chase. Comment below. Tell me what you think. I'm interested to see y'all comments and how we should react and respond.
Salute Chase to God, man, standing on the FBA building. It's over. It's over now. Salute, family. Salute, family. Yeah, man, we're going to handle however do fit. Because they coming hard. You see how this lady coming. But we not, we don't stoop as low as they do. They just don't like how we make fun of them. But we finna keep the tetherism going on. Yeah, the line between us and the ancestors is thinner now. You can't be doing stuff like that. Shout out to Brother Papa Doc. He was spitting. Right? Other chase the God, man.
Did y'all see how many likes per each of those comments had? And the thousands people are writing comments, and thousands, 22,000 people are liking the comment under her video. And the Jamaicans have entered the building, the Kenyans have entered the building, none of them like us. Then you have the guy in the comment that came in here earlier, Mr. Basketball, talking about, oh, well, they don't speak for all. Um, just the likes on those videos and those comments are saying it speaks volumes.
Hmm.
But see, after I busted him down with those facts, he ain't been in here since.
Big fat, big fat. Ratchet lifestyle came with the LHH. What LHH mean? And
Love
how?
and hip hop.
Oh, Love and Hip Hop Housewives, which was majority immigrants. Okay. Michelle, shout out, man. Y'all jokes can be a bit hurtful, but that's a survival skill. Africans don't know nothing about that. For real, them jokes sting. It hit them in their inner soul. You Big Mama Jones. But yeah, we gonna keep our foot on their neck though, for real.
Mm, you have to. Yeah.
Anita going.
Hello?
I booted myself up. Okay. Dang, I had you in here. You was in here solo, huh? But yeah, man, I don't know. They booted me out. Seemed like I'm back in effect. What happened? We have no friends. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just got booted out.
Me too.
Millennials. I don't know, y'all. This is really be alien the way they act. Yeah, man. I'm this delineation. We gotta blame this on delineation. We didn't think it was gonna be like this with delineation, but it comes. It's the cost of doing business. Water. This was finna be the Lotus show for real, man. I seen her face on there. I'm like, dang, she ain't even hold it down for me.
I got booted too. We both got booted.
We both got booted. I came across some fake FBA talking about we are a tribe. Yeah, man, you gotta subscribe to the real. Only it ain't I say you gotta be subscribed to the top dogs, man. Afro, Black, um, Red, Urban Politicians, my boy Introvert. Those the ones I really see that's standing on business and they not scared to put their face on it. Because talking on this internet, however you want to talk, it comes with a price.
Yes, it does.
And not everybody ain't for that. They not, ready to just handle whatever that comes with. So I appreciate them brothers who be out there talking like that.
Introvert, he still is a subscriber of Red. Like if you come on sometimes you'll see him in there. What's his name? Baba Ranson, the elder, he's in there. Like you'll see like a lot of people and get a chance to kind of interact with them. You were in there. I love
Mm-hmm.
them too
Y'all be,
today.
bro. We all be popping in, cause we support. We see the support we get, so it's like I be popping in all of them whenever I can. I be popping in.
hmm We got to. And then these will be the same people that'll say, they'll scream, there's no unity, there's no unity. What are you talking about? There's no unity. We're gatekeeping now. That's the unity. We've collectively are calling ourselves FBA. That's the unity. What are you talking about?
Mm.
Like,
Salute. She said, "I found you when introvert shouted you out." Salute, man. Yeah, that brother shot me out, and that's when things kind of turned up. Salute to him, man. He helped me a lot. He the one been messaging me and really been staying in touch with me. But yeah,
oh,
he shouted me out, and that was a good look. A lot of people came when he shouted me out.
y'all see how big and small the circle is at the same time?
Yeah, extra lovely put same. Oh, you came here from introvert. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, man. I was the first person introvert like actually he did that for, so I know that was genuine. And it's crazy because I was watching his content and I'm like, damn. But yeah, man, it's introvert.
Edgar about to get it going again. I don't rap a race. I am
How
a
tall are
giant,
you,
no
Edgar?
race.
I don't rap a race. I am a giant. No race can contain me. Edgar, man, you from Guatemala or something, man. We know you ain't no Edward Colon.
As Enrique Gutierrez Gonzalez
First
Contreras.
citizen. Salute, family. I knew delineation would cause an upheaval among tethers because they were camouflaging as us, not just locally but also globally. Now they exposed, and everybody like what them FBA dudes be on. Everybody like, dang, them FBA dudes, and they see the difference. So it's like you can't act like you was no more because they know, like they like, yeah, you ain't one of them.
Oh God, you just go on the different channels talking crap. Like you just have to like have nothing to do with your life.
Edgar calling Cologne for real. He don't want to
You're
tell us
just
his race.
trolling.
I'm not a crybaby like you, bro. You have a race. You just ashamed of it.
Edgar Gutierrez Gonzalez
You don't
Contreras.
want to have ice. You don't want to have ice on your trail.
Hold
You
on,
know
let me
we
get
got
this
some. You know we
one.
got some LBAs is some ice officers now. They fight.
I know somebody that can look at your YouTube handle and find out your whole life. You might want to chill, Mr. Leon.
For real. Yeah, we know we ain't got no giant. I'm 6'4", bro. Take your giant ass back home. For real, he know he about 5'4", man. Man, Colon ain't nothing but he come from right out of there in Mexico somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Ice gonna call you an alien. Y'all better listen. Y'all better stop coming on these platforms talking about what race you ain't. They looking, man. They looking online. They finna run your license, man. The litmus test is when you ask tethers where they are from. Tethers are afraid to say where they are from. Facts, bro. They don't like when in this time. This ain't a good time to be repping your flag right now. They understand like, bro, this ain't the time. I gotta drop the flag right now because it's too much. Yeah, we got 22. This chat will get you removed, Edgar. Y'all know they come in and tap in. They see the FBA hate and they like, yeah, it's crazy, man. The stuff that be going through their head right now. We are the only race. Damn, family, they keep kicking you out. I got 20 minutes on here, man. This last 20 minutes. If y'all want to call in and talk your ish. I like your pink shirt, bro. Kind of cool. Bro, I ain't finna listen. This ain't pink, man. This is peach. My mama bought this coat for me, man. Switch that up real fast. Yeah, man. Look, bro. Say peach, bro. He hitting on you. Hey. Listen, y'all. We ain't doing that on FBA now. Oh, that was Edgar that said that. Sorry, Water. It's pink. Oh, dang, little Big Mama Jones. Little Big Mama name. Yeah, y'all shout out. Man. Y'all shout out. Salute to the chat, man. I removed him before the ink, before the link in the chat. Yeah, man, put kind of cool. But yeah, y'all, we stand on their neck, man. Shout out Levon, you put his pink. I got no comment for that. Yes, man. Man, look, y'all the best, bro. This live and people, everybody be watching it. Like after this is done, y'all don't understand how much playback we get. It seems like a lot of people was watching these live, so they understand us. They understand the family. They watching. They watching. They watching for real. So I can't take trolls on the panel for real. We getting less and less of them because I was making fun of them earlier. Like last month, I making videos about them because they look crazy. They sound crazy on him. But I appreciate that. A lot of people be on my channel was like, man, they found the channel from us talking about troll. We don't do it no more. We don't have it no more. But a lot of people picked up on the channel because a lot of trolls was coming into the chats talking they ish. But yeah, y'all be looking out because I'm trying to get the FBA. I'm trying to get the content. I reached out to a few, so I'm trying to have us organized, man. Talking about contents and stuff. Name a time when you're not being watched. That's fact. That's facts. That's facts. Oh, Israelite plight, man. Somebody want to tap in.
Yo, play. Yo, fam.
What's good,
What's
Israelite
going
plight?
on? What's going on, G?
Salute,
Yo,
family. Yeah.
fam. I wanted to hit dudes with this talking point, right?
Okay.
So you see how the Democrats they told them about how the ICE is acting like KKK, and this is what they saying Jim Crow 2.0 and all that kind
Yeah.
of shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So isn't that evidence of us being old reparations?
Hell yeah.
They told them
Yeah.
about all that. They can use that point for these immigrants, but at the same time, they denying us reparations though.
They can't use that point to be talking with this
Right. Like you
inside.
can't talk about that and then the fuck is you doing, bro?
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's yo, I'm hearing them talking about that. Yo, this is Jim Crow. Like, so you acknowledge what wrong was done to us, but yet y'all not down with reparations though.
At all. That's what I'm saying. And they ain't
You know
gonna
what I'm
say
saying?
they're not down with it. They try to like act like they try to pump fake it. This is what I need them saying it with their chest out. If you're not saying it boldly and strongly in conferences, you ain't with
Yeah.
it. You get what I'm saying?
No, but at the same time, they using our struggle for these motherfuckers. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Or for our black and our blood,
Mm-hmm.
but yet you're denying what happened to us.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So I just wanted to get that talking point in the air, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They bringing all this up, and this is black people can get birth certificates and all of that, but they using us
when it's convenient for them. But then
Mhm.
yet at the same time, you're not acknowledging our need for reparations.
Big facts, bro. Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna land my plane on that, bro. Hey, yo,
Man,
and that Miami Vice shit is kind of smooth, bro.
man, I appreciate it, bro. For real, I appreciate that,
All
man.
right, salute, bro. Salute, bro.
Salute, brother.
Salute,
Man,
bro.
appreciate y'all, man. Man, it be having fun, bro. It be going so fast kicking it with y'all, man. It's like crazy, bro. Yeah, I might have to push it to 5 days, man. I might have to push this to 5 days a week, fam. Just to kick it with y'all. I wish they would stop using our plight. Listen, if y'all seen Ilhan Omar, she did the same thing. She was like, "Oh, I'm black." He's talking to a black immigrant. Like, bro, y'all know how this go, man. Say it louder. They gotta say it with their chest out. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear no stuttering or nothing. I want you to say it proud. If you're not saying it like that, I don't believe you, man. We're gonna get our reparations one way or the other. For real, man. It's by any means necessary. Yeah. By any means necessary. Somebody gonna pay it. I'm gonna start taxing these immigrants, man. Go to store, go to the Chinese restaurant. Hey, go right there. Hey man, it's a new taxing place. Knowing damn well she ain't black. I wish they would. But absolutely. Yeah, man, we gotta start, bro. We gotta start all of these stores in our neighborhood, bro. It's done with. It's delineation, bro. I'm finna start pulling up to these corner stores, letting everybody know, like, bro, y'all off code, bro, for going in here, bro. If it ain't FBA certified, bro, you can't spend your money there. I'm sick of her. She should have been, bro. We gonna starve out the industry, y'all. We gonna starve out the whole system. Once we starve them out, they're gonna have to pay. Cause I'm telling y'all, these people do not spend money nowhere else but they, bro. I'm telling you, there's some people, bro. They only spend money with their people. I gotta do what I had to call it too, man. It's crazy. That's what just came to my head. Think about it. Dude from India, modern day slave patrol. Man, bro, it's coming. Bro, it's coming, man. Certified stores only. The store has to be stamped and certified. If it's not stamped and certified, bro, you know what I mean? We gonna be like, no, for real. But yeah, y'all, that's where we at. That's where we at with it right now. But man, that's why I need y'all, man, coming to the channel, making sure we uplifting the channel because we bring it. Once we keep bringing more people along with this, we gonna be pushing. We already in pretty much every state in the U.S. with this. But unfortunately, all of us are not on code. That's why they will spend money with them. But this is how we going. This is how we gonna do them. It ain't that they ain't got to be on code. It's just that we're gonna shortstop them. Just like I showed y'all in this show earlier. Oh man, they trying to boot me. What's going on, YouTube? They got a black uh they got a black Asian food restaurant where it's black, but they just selling the Asian food. We're gonna start short stopping. We're gonna start having the same because black businesses is growing. There's more and more black businesses popping up. We're gonna have the same things that they. I don't know what they got going on, man. They keep trying to boot me now. Yeah, y'all, they trying. I don't know what's going on. As soon as when I talk about taxing, yeah, as soon as when I talk about we gonna have to they freezing me up. Yeah, them people that work for the airport for real, man. But yeah, y'all, that's what we're gonna be talking, man. That's what our talk's gonna be about. We're gonna have to make moves like that. We're gonna have to keep them trillions of dollars. That 2 trillion that we spending, we gotta keep that all money in. Devon said, cause you spitting fat, right? They're gonna try to freeze me up now. Like, nah, man. You feel me? And I'm gonna have something, I'm gonna have a backup, y'all, for two. I want y'all to be on this. It's called Up Track. I'm finna show it right now. This is so if I ever get if YouTube y'all if y'all ever can't find me on YouTube, bro, if this ever happens, this is where you gonna find me at. Y'all be like, dang, what happened to Water God? They try to like it's called Substack. Okay? It's called Substack and it's Rod the Water God. So if anything happen, man, just look for me on there. That's where you got your you can have your email so I can have y'all email and everything. If anything happens, I can send you an email like new page, new everything. So just to keep y'all up. A lot of they've been snatching a lot of channels, man, and I'm pretty sure with all of this FBA going on, they're gonna have to. But it's good to have us have a good core of people. Like I'm tapped in with introvert. I'm tapped in with a lot of the guys, so I know if I was to get my channel took, I would be able to tap into one of my FBA brothers, and they gonna get me back right with the whole community. So that's a good thing about being tapped in to everybody. It's gonna be hard for them to take our channel and we could build each other back up because we already locked in. So it's mafia style conversation for real. We don't understand how like serious this is. You know what I mean? That's why, I know how serious it is. Like this is losing people money. People probably listen to this and running this through their AI bots and stuff because they know this can potentially lose them money. Like movements that we making right here can lose people billions of dollars could be lost. So I kind of want to design our own platform, bro. I'm glad you said that, TYB. I was talking to Don Jeter. We trying to get an app so we can be conversating on, still gonna be on YouTube and stuff, but we want our app so we can be direct with the people and we can, have our secure. So we working on that, man. But if anything you want to bring to the table, just put it in the Discord. But I got me and Don Jeter finna we working on trying to get that. We can shut you down. Who is Leon, man? Leon Atkins talking about we can shut you down. What are you talking about? Yeah, it's crazy, but that's how the world is. It's people already counting on a lot of our money, a lot of our ignorance. So when you educating people, it's crazy. Like in the streets, bro, like it's dudes in the streets that they're in the streets to just help people get other people in prison and they know that. So it's just they're just getting more people in prison. Anybody that's not for us. Oh, okay. Fact, Leon. My bad. I thought you said salute, family. We be having a lot of people coming in here. But man, if y'all ain't, man, the Discord is in the private chat, bro. Make sure you speak and tell us, what I'm saying, a little bit about yourself so we feel comfortable. It's the only thing we ask for, bro. Let us know. Because if you already on the YouTube, we already seen you called in. We more familiar. We know you solid. I'm going to probably have to make that a rule. Like, you got to have call in. We got to hear your mindset. And then we can jump you in there. Leon was finna get blizzard. For real, man. We got to guard our spaces. But salute to everybody who be coming in. My bad. Salute. My bad. Salute, bro. I was about to say. Yeah, that's they be coming in, Leon, bro. They be coming in at our head top on this channel. It's like they sending them people. So it's all good. But TYB, bro, yeah, we got to keep this conversation going so we can keep on the app. This is our two goals for this channel. We want to do an app, and we focusing on getting our costs down, getting our FBA brothers and sisters their living situation costs down. So the best way we can do that, and we're doing that offline. So I don't want to say too much on here. I ain't finna give out all of the game. I'm here from Erie, Pennsylvania. Shout out to Erie, man. My boy was up there, bro. He was in Erie. Shout out to my boy. He was up there in Erie for a couple of months, man. Little Big Mama, I know your finger already was on that button. He put, I hate Discord. They're about to have an ID verification shit, but we'll hit on, we might have to switch to Upstack until I Substack until I get the app. So if you don't want to join on that, bro, that's cool. I get you, because I'm about to switch out of that. But it may be best for us to probably transition to Substack instead of Discord. I feel you, bro. I had reported that, what they doing. Oh, you from Macon, Georgia. Okay, you right up the road. Shout out to GA. Okay, B Thomas. Appreciate you, brother, for getting on that, following me on Substack. Yeah, man, if y'all can, bro, get that Substack going. They can't erase you on Substack. Shout out to B Thomas, man. Just follow me on there. But yeah, family, we're gonna just keep this talk going. Y'all see the angles we going at. We still gonna be on self-preservation. We want us to be winning, and we want us to be, getting to the paper. But we got to make sure we doing right with the money we spending. So it's always spending money with us right now. We finna starve the market out. That's the code right now. And if we don't got something, that means we got to put something there. If we don't got it, we got to put it there. And that's the goal. That's the goal of what we doing. So y'all got to just spread the word and spread, if you know any good, solid people, bring them to our group so we can have more solid people, Nap Town, what's good? Shout out to Nap, man. Indianapolis. So yeah, family, man. I'm going live again on Sunday, but we doing the Monday at 10 o'clock. I'm doing a voice call. I'm gonna probably do it on Discord. Discord don't start their ID verification until March, but when they do that, pew, I'm gone. I'll probably be just marketing this Substack account. So, all right, family, man. Y'all know how we do, man. We supporting us, bro. And keeping everything pushing. So y'all look out for the meeting on Monday. We steady going live on Sunday. Keeping our foot on the pedal. Y'all know how we do. But make sure y'all smash that like button, man, on your way out. I love and appreciate y'all, man. B1 FBA free, man. Y'all know how we do. It's peach. It's peach. It ain't pink, man. Hey, but I catch y'all on the next video, man. Peace and love. I love y'all.